Wow, what a bloody legend. Here's some finger guns. Pew, 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 pew.
One. Good morning, all. How we doing? That is not where we want to be. We want to be there. Look at us go. What's happening out there in people land? How's everyone's week?
Oh, hello, Tim.
Oh yeah, pretty decent. It was boring up until I played Magic with my friend yesterday.
Magic.
Yeah.
I'm playing Magic again tomorrow, and I can't decide which deck I want to get.
Ooh.
Because, like, all the decks look kind of interesting, but apparently they're lower powered than a lot of the previous pre-cons have been.
Is this
the new OTJ ones.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what one do I want to get with the knowledge that I'm probably gonna like throw like $20-30 worth of cards into it?
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'd just go for the colours of a deck you haven't got.
Yeah, so
That's
there's
what I do.
I could go a spell slinger deck, but to be honest, like I've got like an Izzet deck, and it's like I don't really care about playing Izzet decks all that much.
Yeah.
Oh, but is this the best, man?
Is it?
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Could go the black right red Mardu vampires,
You could there, Tim.
mostly because I'll never get
No more. Come on.
Edgar Markov, so might as well have someone else.
Yeah.
Tank's gonna go
I
with
was
someone else.
Edgar Markov. We have Edgar Markov at home.
I was looking at
Olivia.
the Esper colors just because I'm never going to build an Esper deck. So it's just like, I may as well just buy a pre-con.
Look, I've never built an Esper deck, but every time I've played one, it's been fun.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't want to go down that spiral.
Yeah,
I'm a Simic boy.
I really like the Knight Esper precon that I have because it's basically just all sort of knights with a little bit of blue thrown on
Yeah.
top. So it's still mostly a creature-focused deck. It's just a really disgusting creature-focused deck.
Sounds like fun.
It's quite good. Look, there's a blue horse in there that gives all my creatures horsemanship.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's great.
Horsemanship.
I love horsemanship.
Need to bring it
Such
back.
a dumb mechanic.
Are you guys talking about how I won last night's Magic by stealing all
Oh,
the dead
yeah.
creatures?
We haven't had a chance to explain that
banger.
to Reese and Jimmy yet.
Oh,
No, we did.
I got it.
Oh, you
We got
got
one. We got one.
Yeah,
We got
did you?
one.
You
It was
might need to
phenomenal.
look after this very good boy because he's
Very good.
so needy.
I'm sorry, what do you mean being? He's always so Hey,
Yeah. What?
Go on.
Tank needy? No.
crazy.
Hey, do you want to get on Reese's lap again, Tank?
No.
That's right. Jump up on Corey's.
Yeah, look at that. He's learned how to walk backwards.
Stood on my balls the other night.
That was
Come on.
so funny.
It's been a while since I've had a big dog around. And then it's just like, oh, Tank's a lap dog. Oh, Tank needs to go.
Well, so Beans realized that she can basically jump up to our head level now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she can get some serious air. And
yeah.
when she
R.I.P.
launches
your
herself
nose.
onto your nuts, my dad was around. Dad's about a head shorter than me. She almost nipped the back of his neck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She can get some air.
Yeah.
That is a tiny dog with some big energy.
Hang time.
big dog energy.
She's a medium. She'll be medium.
She got
It's the opposite of Tank. Big dog with small dog energy.
Yeah.
Tank's like a lap dog. That's
He is. He's
That's all big dog.
BFG. A big friendly
giant.
growler, giant, whatever. BFD.
Say big friendly growl. I'm just thinking, oh, yeah, drinks.
yeah.
Oh, you're my friend.
Nice.
So
Well,
dogs, right?
I love hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
That's good. You're going to be doing it for most of today
Uh,
because we're doing this. We have photos to take of this game, and then
a secret third thing that Tom always forgets to bring up and just assumes everyone's on.
no. Are you coming to the party later?
There's the secret thing.
Yeah.
Oh, our friends party?
Yeah.
Mutual friends party?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I decided long ago I wasn't going to that.
Yeah, that's
I need a weekend. Like,
No, understandable.
I need.
That's why I was asking because I was like, you haven't spoken about it. To be honest, I forgot about it. So fuck you, Mitch.
Yeah. Hate that guy.
Wait, what?
I have another friends party.
I haven't been invited to that party,
Right.
And you haven't been invited to this
Yeah,
party.
yeah.
That's brilliant. Whose party are you going to?
To Neil's.
Oh,
Yeah, I was.
yeah, I forgot that was to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to that.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause
good night.
I'm going to a different party.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't get invited to that one.
Yeah, okay.
I probably did. I just haven't looked.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that party.
Bro, I've had such a weird week this week that I'm just sort of like, this weekend came around and I'm like, okay.
What do you mean week? It's been like 4 years since you turned 30.
Yeah. It's all downhill.
Yeah, no, I didn't get invited to Mitch's party. So
Okay, cool.
Fuck you, Mitch. That's fine. I see him once a year. I'm not like upset.
I'm still sending it to him.
I got a new job again.
Hey!
It's my old job.
I got an old job again.
He came crawling back, boy.
Oh, he came,
crawling to me.
Yeah.
Co-workers were like, hey, can you come back? We miss you.
Not like shit's
I was
fucked we
like-
need you.
Dude, that was the week after you left.
It's been a year since then, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, we all good?
Yeah, I'm just the magic one always seems to have things out of sync. So I'm testing it here, and I don't know what it is about magic, but it just makes everything. You good?
Amazing.
As I say, I've had a weird week, man.
Came from the bottom of the button.
Straight on the soundboard.
That was that's one of them Pepsi Max burps.
Oh, maximum
do-
pep.
Do you want me to do it now, or do you want me to do it when you're trying to actually introduce the game? Because
Oh,
I can
man.
save it for then.
Mid-roll, so we have to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how this.
This is the complicated. Great. We're just finished explaining.
That might legitimately be my favorite bit of content we have ever made here at Nerds of the West. Just the perfect timing of Reese doesn't want me to throw to him, and I've decided I'm throwing to Reese, and the gas just escapes his belly, and it's so wonderful.
I'm charming. You can ask my girlfriend.
Yeah. Imagine it's like that scene from Shrek where like both of them are ogres and they're just like out burping each other. Like,
Better out than in, I always say.
That's why I shit my pants on the regular.
Not because you're an ogre.
No, better out than in.
Oh, no.
yo, what's up? Here in my crib, shit my pants.
yeah.
Literal creep.
I'm a baby.
And then you're lying in bed, 10 p.m., shitting my pants off.
Y'all are...
Kaya's in chat, you're like, this is too real, boys.
It's like, come on, don't joke about that.
No, I'm flashing.
Just wipes a tear.
Anyway.
I'm so proud of all of you.
This is where we've gone within 10 minutes of starting stream.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a
Great one.
sponsored stream too. Y'all, this is going to be great to watch back later on. Hello to those of you who are out there watching this right now. Obviously, it's
Sponsor
another
has
stream. Nah,
Loves the gameplay.
He specifically said, and it was very nice to hear. He was like, "I love the energy you guys bring," and he was trying to put it into words, and I was like, look, what we go for is you feel like you're at the table with us. He's like, that's exactly it. I was like, fuck yeah, we're doing good.
He's like, now bearing that in mind, if I hear one shit joke from Reese, all bets are
Be
off.
so much as hiccup. I'm saying, whoa.
I saw the contract. It said Reese is not allowed at the table for fear of shit jokes. And I was like, all right, I won't tell any bad jokes. Got it.
Yeah.
My poop jokes.
Jokes about shit.
Yeah. Solid gold.
You have a problem if you're shitting
Oh,
solid
man.
gold.
He's got some nuggets of truth there.
It's a problem.
It would be a lucrative problem. Like, it'd be a medical problem. But
Yeah.
financially, it'd be fantastic.
All the gold that I shit goes into figuring out why I'm shitting gold.
Yeah.
I'm investing into the business.
You're basically King Midas.
Yeah,
It's worse.
Anything my shit touches turns to gold. Blessing and a curse.
Can you tell I'm over this conversation?
Tom, let's.
So WrestleMania.
How's your shits going?
You don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
No.
I heard about it the other night. I was like,
There was a couple of jokes, maybe.
no, Tom's dying. That's it.
I might be dying. No, it got weird. Anyway, WrestleMania was cool.
Oh, WrestleMania was sick.
Did you actually think it was shit?
No.
Okay, cool.
That's just good,
No,
like-
no one else added to the conversation.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
all
yeah.
there was in our wrestling group chat was Reese going, it was kind of shit. And I was like, I thought it was pretty good.
Because we were like,
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen the second
No,
night?
but that's because I worked. And
Yeah,
I was like,
fair.
I can't be bothered.
we had like, we've got 12 of. Oh, cheers, Blue.
Hi, Blue.
That's a
How you doing?
message.
Hi, Tom Reese, Jimmy Hair. Blah, disappeared.
Will
Yeah.
we be at something? I didn't.
Be at PAX? Probably not, because unfortunately I'm going to Gen Con. I made a new friend I'm going to meet at Gen Con.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's the marketing executive for Exploding Kittens.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
She hit us up in email and was like, yo, you guys got a pitch deck?
We sure
awesome.
do.
Yeah.
yeah, we do.
So
Oh, yeah.
say hi to her when we go to Gen Con.
Nice. No, like my thing was, so we've got like a wrestling Reddit grad chat for like organizing people going to wrestling shows and stuff, and there's like 15 people in there.
Yeah, at least.
So when WrestleMania finished, we put up a poll to be like, who's cool to talk about spoilers. Well, Beck put it up because Beck really wanted to talk about it, and then nobody, like, everyone voted, but then no one said
talked about
anything for 3 days.
Oh.
So I was just like, well, I assume it's fine to say stuff. WrestleMania was a bit shit, wasn't it? Because everyone was like, WrestleMania was great, and I thought WrestleMania was great. So
Yeah.
like, I was like, WrestleMania is a bit shit.
Yeah.
And then no one said anything, and I was like, oh, now it's just like Reese hated WrestleMania. No, I thought
It was pretty funny.
I have added the Rhea Ripley theme, the new one, into my playlist now.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Did you see the photos of someone found a photo of her with Chris Motionless back when she was like 16?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so funny. Rhea Ripley with like long blonde hair.
Yeah. Old
Hilarious.
school Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's the best 2-night WrestleMania since they've done 2-night WrestleManias. Really good introductory WrestleMania. So if you've never seen a WrestleMania before, that's
Well, it was
great
my
one.
first one.
That
Yeah.
was your first one. It was a great one to watch. And one of my favorites. It's not the favorite. That's still like WrestleMania 30 with Daniel Bryan. But great WrestleMania. That's what it should be. That should be the experience. That should be
Our Truth is his name. Like,
Yeah.
That win was great. That was good.
Man, I love R-Truth. I will say, you don't care about spoilers, do you? Or you've seen it all?
Nah, I haven't watched.
As
he saw it before it actually came out.
Yeah, I was there.
thank you, Blue.
I was wondering where you were.
As someone who's only gotten into wrestling in like the last year, I jumped out of my chair at Undertaker's gong.
Yeah.
Like I lost my shit. Being able to experience that as like for the first time,
Yeah.
that was fucking cool.
That was really cool. So
He's out drinking money already.
yeah, behind the scenes, it was supposed to be Stone Cold.
They asked him, and he probably gave them a fuck you amount of money.
No. He was medically not cleared.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
it was literally supposed to be,
Stone Cold.
but he was not cleared medically to be able to do it. So they had to get Undertaker in to do that spot.
I prefer
Which is
it
why
this
they
way.
were setting up when Rock and Cody on Raw,
Yeah.
where he was beating him out in the rain, and they've got the shot of John Cena and
Yeah.
Austin on
Stone
the
Cold, yeah.
yeah.
I prefer it this way. Like Stone Cold obviously makes sense for The Rock, but it wasn't at the end of the day The Rock's story.
Yeah. And then The Rock just died to his home planet the next day. So like,
it's pretty funny.
he literally went on Raw and was like, "I must go. My planet,
planet needs me." Well, he's been moved from wrestling to the alumni page on the WWE website.
I was
Anyway,
like, we're gonna see more of The Rock. No.
No,
I'm going to go double check audio settings in a moment, but have we been getting cards? Will we be checking out Outlaws of Thunder Junction? Anyone else apart from me getting a commander deck?
not
I've
myself.
got a JB voucher. I might buy it.
Might get a booster box because like there's actually there's some decent cards for Titania in there, and 2 like the Wild West setting is pretty cool. Like there's actually just some cool looking cards. So
Yeah, fair.
yeah, I'm thinking of getting like a booster box. Sorry, I'm just massaging my neck because I've like cranked my neck on the way up here. So
That's not what you want.
don't mind me. I'm just
Probably why
fixing
you were
myself
taking
on
it.
At
stream.
least you said you cranked your neck. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here cranking my hog.
Look, I think I'm kind of with Chris. I think I'm kind of done. I might buy a pre-release pack, and that's probably it. And maybe the commander, like just because that way I don't have to worry about building. It's not that I worry about building it anyway, but I'm like, I'm not going to invest the time, so I'm
Yeah,
going to finish what I've got and then probably just chill. I think.
yeah, I've hit that point as well.
Yeah.
Too much product for me to keep up with, so I love Magic. I love playing with my
that's
friends.
it. Like Reese has been working on this Titania deck for so many years now, but every set, like something else comes out that just amps it up even more. It's just like I
Yeah.
just don't want to have to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I'm not doing it because I need to.
No, I know.
It's literally like there's 1 or 2 cards.
Yes.
If the setting wasn't so appealing to me,
Yeah.
then I'd be like, oh, I'll just buy the card online or not even worry about it. There's been so many sets that have come out where I'm like, oh, this set has a really cool card that will make my deck really fun.
I'll just buy that one.
But then,
card, yeah.
like, I just don't buy anything from. There's like huge gaps in my things.
Yeah.
lately,
No,
so-
I just mean like I'm kind of even trying to just avoid doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm just like, maybe in a few years I might go back and just do some updates, but it's just at the moment it's just the deck is done. That's like Nekazar has not been touched again probably for a few more years. That deck's performing as
yeah,
as it is.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, that kind of mentality for it now, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like I already have my Magic Card retirement fund set up, so anything that
So PAX is like a dopamine release. It's just like just crack.
Yeah.
so to me, like because I like to collect one of every card. And what I find with packs is that there's the chance to save money.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like if
Sure.
I randomly open up a $60 card, I don't have to spend $60 on that. So I would prefer to buy a box, have that fill out most of the thing, and then buy the rest individually.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Hold up.
Yeah.
And then by chance, if there's like a $90 chase rare and you do open it, then brilliant.
Yeah,
You wouldn't have
yeah.
had to waste so much money.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, I'd go buy a box and be like, hell yeah. But it's just like this, you get so many of the same card, and at a certain point, you're just like, well, why don't I need to?
Yeah.
Well, that's where I'm at the moment. I'm running out of space in my current like storage solution.
Yeah.
That I probably need to go through and just cull the useless stuff. But I'm not spending money on Magic at the moment. I'm just going to trade in all the cards I know I'm never going to play with. So if anyone really wants a Displacer kitten, let me know. Otherwise, it's getting sold tomorrow. When it's Battlefield at Flick or something.
It's a combo piece in Legacy.
Yeah.
It's a combo piece in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Very easy to go in for that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just messaging your missus.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for keeping it on track.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's not bring that joke on.
The new Oko does look cool.
That is not for other people.
The Oko who still makes elves.
Well, there's the old Oko. Jimmy, can you pass me the rulebook just so I've got it on hand? But no, there's also a new Oko. Because I don't know if you're aware of the story. It's basically Oko puts together a crew to pull off a heist. So he pulls in like Rakdos and Kellen and Tiny Bones.
Oh, so he came back from getting milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Literally, that's the story.
Garrick hasn't though.
But then basically it turns out that he didn't put together the crew. Jace put together the crew so that
bloody Jace.
he could steal the thing that's in the vault, which is the last remaining member of a race that can traverse the multiverse.
But Jace is also might be Ashiok. Well, you don't know.
No, Jace was pretending to be Ashiok. We just don't know if Ashiok actually exists or not.
Jace sucks.
Well, that's the thing, right? They're setting him up as the next either villain or like sympathetic good guy,
know what's
great
literally-
bad guy.
Do you know what's great about wrestling?
You either
It's Magic the Gathering.
You die the hero or you become the villain.
yeah.
Thanks, Jim.
Because his plan is to reset the multiverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking nerd.
Hey, y'all want to learn how to play a game?
Let's do it.
I want to. Yeah.
All right,
It's been taunting us.
let's do that.
I thought we were just looking at the table. Man. It's like, this looks pretty.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Magic.
Yeah. Magic and wrestling.
Start shuffling, boys.
Let's do the thing. Hello, we're Nose of the West, and today we are teaching you how to play Snowcrest. This is an engine building game about putting wonderful creatures and villages into your 3x3 grid to activate them, get resources, get victory points, because at the end of this day, this game is all about the scrolls. Scrolls are victory points, and the person with the most at the end of the game will win. We, the people that are going to be teaching you, we have Jimmy,
Lee?
we have Reese, we have Chris.
What's going on?
My name is Tom, and we do have to say that this video, this stream, and everything we're doing with Snowcrest this week has been sponsored. So thank you to the wonderful folks out there at Games. So, as I said, this is an engine building game. You have 3 actions that you can take on your turn, and turns are going to start with the first player. This first player marker never moves. It is just used to indicate who is the first player. And everybody will get an equal amount of turns. So you'll take 1 turn at a time going around the table with everyone taking 1 of 3 actions. The first action that you can take is to activate a card that is on your board. Lots of cards, lots of different actions. We will go through all of them in a moment. The second thing that you're allowed to do is purchase a card. And cards can be purchased from either your hand, which everyone has a starting hand that they can play, or from the market that is available for everyone to see. And cards are paid for with their barley cost in the top right corner. This is a resource collection game, and where you're going to have resources in the form of tokens.
Top right or top left?
Top left, thank you.
Yeah.
This one also has barley in the top right. We'll come back to that in a moment. You pay the cost for their barley cost in the top left corner. That can be in the form of the tokens of barley that you collect. You can use cards that are on your field that can flip over like this one, because it has barley in the top right. If that is on your board already, you can use that to pay for other things by flipping it over. Or if that is in your hand, you can discard it to have that pay the cost of 2 barley. The other way that you can pay that is with buildings. Buildings can pay the cost of either a barley in the form of a farm, a bell in the cost of a forge, and a bowl from a shrine. Now, these cannot be flipped over to give you those resources in the form of a token. It just means at the time you have to pay any cost, whether that is buying a card or paying any of the other costs in this game, you can use those buildings or the cards you discard or flip to pay for those costs. When you do build a card, you can put it face up into one of the open areas of your board, or you can put it on top of and replace one of the cards that is already on your player board. However, that can only be if that card is face up. You discard that card. If it is your card, it goes off out of the game. If it is one of the cards from the middle row of the game, you just put that into its own separate discard pile. And that's just to keep the cards that everyone has as their starting cards, cleverly colored by the colors of the player mats, in their area. Now, the final action that you can take in this game is one that you have to take, and this is rest. As you go through the game and you start putting out more cards onto the board, you will eventually either fill up or at a certain point have 3 cards in a row face down. If at the start of your turn, in any combination of horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, you have 3 cards face down, you have to take the rest action. And the first part of rest is gaining resources, and the second part is flipping all of your villagers face up. So if Reese can turn 2 of his cards face up for me, leaving the other ones face down, let's try this one instead. Nailed it. There we go. When you take the rest action, you look at all your cards that have resource symbols in the top right corner. Now, most cards are going to have this on the front, but the 4 starting cards have it on the back. For any of these symbols that you see, you get those resources. This is a way for you to get resources to spend later on. And you take the resources from the pile.
Sorry.
Well done, Reese. You then flip over all your cards. Everything is ready for you to use again, and that is your turn. So that is the 3 basic actions that you can take. But what about the advanced actions? What are the cards actually doing for us? Well, at their most simple, if we have a look at these 2 here, these cards give you resources. You activate them, you flip them over, and as you can see, these cards also have alternate options, but we'll get to those later. On the right-hand side of both of these cards give you resources, in this case, barley, and in this case, bowls. You flip them over, you take that resource from the middle of the table, and that is your turn. Chris, what's next?
Well, what's next, Tom, is to explain the arrow symbols on some of the cards, which either they'll be a choice or it will be the main effect of the card. And whenever you see an arrow symbol, what that denotes is that you have to spend resources from among your possible combinations of cards or tokens in order to gain that benefit. So there is a cost and a way off to some of the cards.
What's this one giving us?
This one, for example, requires 2 bowls to be produced somehow, and it rewards you with a victory point, or a scroll, as they're called.
Now, scrolls and juniper, which is one of the other resources, are limited. There is only a specific amount of each in the game. Everything else is unlimited. If we do run out of those resources, you can just collect more. In this case, for a 4-player game, there is 30 scrolls up for grabs. Reese, what are the next icons we might see?
Is this my turn?
Yeah, this is omens.
The next icons you might see are omen icons. And omens can either be good or bad. I have to remember the thing Tom asked me to explain. So as you can see here, so what omens do, Tom, give me a quick rundown of what omens do.
Omens will move the omen track to the left or the right.
Yes. So omens will move on your omen track to the left or right. Often if you're moving to the left, that is good, and can result in victory points. However, if you move to the left, you end up with an omen token, once you get to 5 or more, and that will be negative victory points at the end of the game.
So an omen symbol with a cross through it means you move to the left. An omen just on its own means you move to the right. You'll see them pop up with some of the challenge cards later on. Jimmy, what is the final resource that we might be getting?
Drawing cards. Let's go. So this one, the symbol of the hand adds cards to your hand.
Hey.
But there's also the symbol for the hand is also used for when you need to discard cards as well.
This is from your personal pile of cards, the cards with your colored backing. If you ever need to draw, but you don't have any, you have the discard pile of all the cards that you may have discarded to pay for things. You shuffle up that, you put it off to the left-hand side of your board again, and you draw there. Now, the only resource that is a little bit different is Juniper. This exists in the forest, and you take it from the forest, not from anywhere else, until it comes to the end of the game. But for most of the game, when you take Juniper, you will take it from the forest card here. And the last person to take from the forest will activate the forest card. Now, the forest card has some negatives and some positives. There will be a negative for you that you have to pay. In this case, it is pay a barley and discard a card from your hand. And if you can't or choose not to, you have to take an omen. As Reese pointed out, that is moving your omen symbol to the left.
Right.
The right. Thank you. We keep getting that mixed up. Everybody else then has to pay, in this case, a random resource, a resource of their choice, or take an omen, but you then get a victory point. You then refill the forest card with the level of Juniper indicated in the setup. In the place of a 4-player game, it is 12 Juniper, and that will keep going all throughout the game. Chris, or was it Reese who was talking about buildings?
Buildings is
I thought we already covered buildings.
Not constructing them.
Okay, you can construct buildings. Sorry, I'm incredibly lost. As you can see on this card here, what you can do to construct a building is pay 3 Juniper to construct a building. Your choice is a farm, a forge, or a shrine. And then what you can do is you can flip them over to help pay for costs for cards later on. Yep, that's pretty much it. And then once they are flipped over, the only way to flip them back is using a card that has this symbol here, which is a refresh symbol. And that refreshes all of your flipped buildings. Yeah.
Buildings, it is worth noting, if you do manage to build all of your building tiles, you will get victory points at the end of the game, 1, 2, and 3, depending on how far you get up. If you want to discard a building and build a different kind of building, you can discard any of your buildings, shuffle everything to the left, and then build the new building that you want. Then, one of the specialist of all icons is the icon for veneration. This is visiting the guardians. This is another way that you are going to risk some resources to get heavy rewards. You pay the cost, you take the action, and you flip over the top card of the guardian deck, which is the dragon deck in the middle here. And then you pay the costs, the negatives in the top, in this case, a resource of your choice, getting rid of a card of your choice, and then a building of your choice, or taking the omens. Everyone else also has to pay the negative, but you will get quite a lot of bonuses. In this case, a gold, which is a wild resource that can be used for anything, drawing 2 cards and getting 2 victory points. So this can be quite a lot. And the final action you can take, Chris, meditation.
Meditation is sort of a tricky one. It's like bidding for victory points. So essentially what you do is, from however you can generate them, the bell tokens or symbols on your cards, starting with you and then going around the table, you're trying to bid or outbid the high bid. And each player who does successfully do so is worth 1 scroll, 1 victory point. And thereafter, anyone who either doesn't want to or can't top the high bid and hasn't gained a victory point in that way is allowed their resources back. But everybody else, too bad, you've spent them and they're going back to the supply.
So for everyone you beat, you get a scroll. For everyone who beats you, they get a scroll. It's another way to get victory points, but once again, it can be a little bit sneaky because not only is it victory bells that are available to you, you might have cards in your hand that can pay bells and you can sneak some victory points away from people. The game will continue with everybody taking actions as it goes along though throughout the game, we are going to be getting achievement cards. We have 5 here today. Reese, if you want to grab 2 and put them on your side. Jimmy, if you want to grab 2 and put them on your side. Achievements can only be successfully completed on your turn. If you meet the requirements, you will get the victory points indicated. So in this case, Jimmy's is the first person to have 9 cards in their field. Reese has the first person to take a meditation. You will get some bonuses, you'll get some scrolls, and it's a nice way to score a few extra victory points. Once everything has been, the game will continue in this way until the last scroll is taken from the stone. As I said at the start, there is 30 scrolls available for us to take, at which case you finish the round so that everybody gets an equal amount of turns, and then you'll count up all victory points. You will determine who has the most of each individual kind of resource. And when you do this, you flip over all your cards face up and take the resources that are indicated on your card. If you do have to take Juniper at this time, you can take it from the resources. You don't have to take it from the forest token because the game is over. You don't actually need to flip over another forest guardian. So each person who has the individual most amount of those resources will get 1 victory point. You count up scrolls you have collected throughout the game. You count up bonus points you are getting from buildings, and you take away any points you have gotten from omens, and the person with the most victory points will win.
Which is gonna be me, baby.
That's where my money is.
If there is a tie, the person with the most resources will win.
Which is also gonna be me, baby.
If you're more of a visual learner, if you want to see this played, we're now going to do a playthrough. That's what we do here at Nerds of the West. We do a how to play, a playthrough, and a review all live on Twitch and YouTube. You can come and join us in the future, or you can check this game out on Gamefound and get a little bit of a look at it there. We have been Nerds of the West. We've had Jimmy.
Snowbound.
We've had Reese. Chris.
So long.
My name is Tom. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Nailed it.
Well done,
I think.
Tom.
Also,
So I always freeze up.
Get it? Yeah.
When Tom's like, "Oh, we have a drink," it's like, "Oh, what do I say?"
Yeah, you
also, hello, Grail Games.
I'm coming to you
Hopefully
first
we
every time.
explained that well enough.
Yes.
So that you know it's that way. Unfortunately, Grail Games is also going to a wedding today and can't watch the whole stream.
Oh, have fun, Grail Games.
Enjoy the wedding. Hey,
We
you
did great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know. I'm proud of Tom for that. That was brilliant.
Sometimes I'm good at things.
When you first mentioned buildings, I was like, Tom's totally taking my bit. All right, I won't worry about it. And then Tom's like, now Reese, explain buildings. I'm like, we've already.
Only
What do you mean?
When you said draw cards, like, you draw cards. Oh, it's the symbol. And I forgot about the draw deck and discard mecha.
Nah.
That's right. We got it. We got it, boys.
We've got Grail Games for 15 minutes. All right, make a good
Let's
impression,
go.
guys.
All right, we can finish this game in 15 minutes. Right?
How many poop jokes can we fit in 15
We
minutes?
paid for all the poop jokes.
That's terrible.
Cool. Right, so before we even start playing,
Yeah.
we start on Tom.
Speaking of poop,
Shuffle up your player deck, draw your 3 cards, and we are going to set up with each person purchasing 1 card. You don't get to activate this card, I believe. You just get to.
I believe it's just put it on the field.
I will double check that quickly.
Because this is still before games actually start.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't.
yeah, this is rule 0.
We're currently making characters, you see. Yeah.
Without making a mess, Chris.
Jeez, sorry. Look, I'm a spilly boy this morning.
Spaghetti hands over here.
Spaghetti limbs more
I
like.
literally got the same 3 cards.
Really? I did not.
Touch my spaghetti.
I'm going to be spending all 3 of my starting barley and placing out my gold miner. So this card goes in the center of your board.
Interesting.
You're going to be pooping me. You're really deploying a card straight away.
You have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
It's part of the
That's
setup.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Right.
So as part of the setup, this isn't going to be in the video, but as part of the setup, everybody gets an additional card of their choice. You have to play a card. And if you can't, because for some reason you've drawn only cards that are too expensive, you take an omen. You cannot choose to take an omen. You only, in that case, only if you have to.
get shit on.
Yeah. I'll deploy my great
Into the center.
chopper into the center, which is that.
And you have to pay the cost of its resources.
Wow.
4 barley for this bad boy, but he is chopping good.
Interesting. Well, I'm paying 3 barley to deploy my merchant into the center.
I feel like I should go something different to you boys.
No,
Okay, cool.
Play for win.
Play for win.
Yeah, do the best move. It was the only one I could afford.
Well,
I would have done the gold miner if I got the gold miner.
there's my 3 for my gold miner.
Yeah.
Because I thought, that seems like the choice.
Yeah. Good thoughts. Right.
Well, yeah, that's why I went with the merchant, because I'll probably show off the merchant before we start. So the merchant can basically turn 5 barley into 3 juniper, 3 juniper into a victory point, or backwards, I assume, by the symbols.
Exchange.
Yeah. So it is literally like, let's start merchanting things.
I like that.
I'm gonna run my merchant dice.
I like that it's not barley straight into victory points. Like you have to do the trade a couple of times.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's mainly I just wanted it so I can, if I get victory points early on, I can be like, I don't need them just yet.
I don't need these victory points.
I don't need to win.
So I'm ready to learn how to play a game.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do we draw back up to?
No.
No. Okay. Yep.
In the total opposite to the heatwave that we are facing in Western Australia, today we are playing Snowcrest. This is a game all about... Look, it's been hot for the fact that it's April. We are building a village in the snowy mountains. We are building cards in a 3x3 grid, and if at any point we have 3 cards face down from all our activations, we have to flip them face up. That is the basics of this game. It's an engine builder. We're collecting resources, we're getting cards, and we want scrolls for victory points at the end of the day. We have a Jimmy.
I got a snowplow.
We have a Reese.
This is the coldest day in Perth in the past 2 weeks.
We have a Chris.
That's pretty hot, eh?
And my name is Tom. We do have to say that this video, this stream, and all content about Snowcrest this week has been sponsored by the lovely folks at Grail Games, so thank you very much to them. I am the first player. I have these cards available to me to activate, and I think I would like to flip over my gold miner, because this is him. We won't show you every single card all the time, but this is a gold miner. He gets me 2 gold. Gold is a wild resource that I'll be able to use for anything later on. I collect that 2 gold, and I flip him over and pass the turn.
Nice.
All right. So my options are to use a card or to purchase a card by spending barley.
That is the 2 basic actions available to you at the start, yes.
Yeah, at the
However,
start.
the third action that you'll need to know if you haven't watched our How to Play video is that if you ever have 3 cards in a row in any order, you have to flip them back up, collecting resources as you go and getting ready for your next turn, so you don't get to take an action that time. We do have some achievements to look at while Chris takes his turn. Reese, if you want to grab those.
Yes, sure.
These will get us victory points if we meet certain conditions, like being the first person to have 5 omen symbols, which is also to move our omen all the way to the right, which is a bad thing.
I'm going to...
all the way to the left.
Left. We keep getting left and right mixed up.
Which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing.
But the card literally says left.
Yeah, should read that.
Yeah,
Reading
remove
the
this card, take 2 scrolls if you're the first one to move all the way to the left.
Yeah, so you're the least
Yes.
close to the omen, the negative omen. So
Yes.
you want to get as close
Plus
Yes.
5.
You wanna
Yes.
be a good
Cool.
guy.
Sorry. Chris, what you doing?
I'm thinking I've got a game plan. I'm going to activate the Pilgrim. So I'll just show this off for the first time. It's the basic card that lets you either gain 1 bowl or spend 3 bowls to initiate a veneration action.
I figured out your game plan.
So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab a bowl, grab us off that sweet bowl, and make some nice food in that bowl.
Well, that is pretty good, because one of the achievements that we have is to be the first person to take a veneration action.
Nice.
We'll match that with the first person to take a meditation action. The first person to play out 9 cards, and the first person to have an empty villager deck. These can only be completed on your turn. So even if you are the first person, you might have to wait until your turn to get there. Reese, do you know what you are doing?
Yes. And feel free to tell me I have done this wrong. I'd like to buy a card, please. Like to buy this person right here that I can't. The artisan?
No, you've done it wrong. Nah,
Okay,
sorry.
yep, you'd like to buy the artisan?
Yep. So I'm going to use 2 barley from my supply, because he costs 4, right? So 2 from my supply. And then I'm going to discard the farmer from my hand, which has 2 barley in the corner, right? That's how it works?
Exactly how that works.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Economics, let's go.
start.
So the farmer goes into my discard pile, and then the artisan will go onto my board Let's put him here. Cool.
And then you get to activate the artisan straight away.
Yeah. If you wish.
Yeah.
And what the artisan lets you build any building. So what would you like to build?
Really good.
I would like to build. I would like a farm, please.
A farm?
Yes.
Have a farm.
Thank you.
All right.
Hi, Jimmy. How you
Hey,
doing?
I'm good, man. You know what? I'm feeling pretty pious today. I'm gonna spend my week to make an offering to get this abbot.
First of all, we do get another card out from Reese, just in case. It does cost 5.
I can't afford that. Well, actually, I couldn't. But I'm gonna go for the abbot still, and I'm gonna put it there. I actually feel that's the spot. That's the spot. That's the winning spot there. I'm gonna activate it to get 2 bells.
Yes.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. And that's my turn.
And the card we get is...
The recruiter.
Oh, man, that one has words.
Yes, it does. Hold on. On a future turn, replace this card with another villager for free, then remove this card from the game.
I mean, that's cool.
Wow,
That's
one time
actually
use.
pretty cool.
The significance of placing cards on the board.
The significance of placing cards on the board. Well,
It's an engine.
on your turn, first of all, you want different cards to do different things to build the engine you have going on. On your turn, if you have 3 cards that are face down in either a vertical, horizontal, or diagonal row, you have to take the rest action, collect resources, and flip all your cards base up. So planning your moves around what you activate is quite important.
You might not want to rest immediately after you've acted 3 in a row. So
That's right.
Yes.
So therefore, placement is important.
actually important, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would like to be the first person to take a veneration action. It's risky, but I think the 2 victory points plus the resources I'm going to take are worth it. And I'm going to pay for that by discarding the initiate for his 2 bowls. And I am going to use a gold. And I am going to flip over my pilgrim to take that action, which means I am visiting a guardian.
So I'll put this in your discard pile.
Thank you very much. So it's going to cost me some things, but it's going to get me a lot of resources. First of all, I'm the first person to take a veneration action, so I'm going to complete that achievement. Thank you very much, me.
So I'm going to put that in front of you somewhere.
Cool.
Then I need to pay 3 resources and a building, which I don't have.
No.
But I will be able to pay the 3 resources in the form of my counselor for 2 bells and my gold for the additional bell. I was really hoping it was one that got rid of a card, but losing a building, unfortunately, doesn't hurt me too much. I've realized we haven't put out our omen any look.
There was an omen tracker. It's probably in the box behind you.
That's right. We'll just use these for now.
Yeah.
So I will move my marker towards the right because I could not pay that. Now everybody else needs to discard a resource and a building if they have it. You can choose not to, but for everything you don't discard, you will be collecting an omen. So
Well,
Chris,
I'll be collecting 2 omens then. Right.
you could flip over this guy to pay. Or you could pay the bowl.
Look, no, I want to keep my resources, mate.
How are you feeling, Reese?
So I'm going to flip over my merchant.
Yeah.
Now I flip over my building
Let me double check.
because the problem is the buildings are exactly the same either side.
Oh no. That is a print error. This is a prototype version of the game. I believe it is discard a building.
Discard a building.
Wow, that's worse.
Cool.
Nah, you don't keep that, bro. You want to keep your building. You put time.
Well,
and
you
money
could
into
flip. Let's tap the buildings.
that. Yeah, okay.
You could tap it to generate the resource and then discard it, because that would meet the requirements.
Oh, it's just one resource.
It's 1 resource and 1 building. So rather than flip your guy over, that is a way that you could pay for this.
Right. Okay.
Oh, we should have a
Farm building.
Okay,
Start
so-
again.
So first of all, everyone has a farm building to start with.
All right, so I have an extra farm building.
You have an extra farm
Cool.
building.
Thank you, Grail Games.
Thank you, Grail Games.
So just realize you should have a farm building on your board at the start of the game
Jimmy.
for the proto.
It could
Just
also-
tap your buildings to use them. Cool. And then yes, for the Guardian, you
Wasn't
do
it
need
yourself?
to discard the building. Gotcha.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prototype.
Thank you.
Prototype.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am going to choose not to,
Yeah.
but I am going to use that instead of my gold to pay for one of the resources.
Cool. All right. Now, Chris, how are you?
I'm fine with taking the bad omens.
Yep. Cool. I am going to tap for a resource and then discard.
Yeah, okay.
So I still have a
So
farm.
Tom's dragon raised your building to the ground, is what I'm gathering.
All right, I am going to tap my building, and I'll take the omen.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Nicely done. Cool. And then the bonuses that I get 2 gold, I draw a card, and I get 2 victory points. So I am up to 4 victory points.
Oh my gosh. And you've had the achievement.
We're still learning the game. Tom's already drafting like the
Yeah.
the Reddit post of how to.
How to max out.
Yeah, how
Been maxing it. We're playing.
You're all
Let's go-
doing
let's
pretty
just go
good
back
so
on
far. I believe so. Cool. I now have 1 card in hand. I've got very limited resources. Chris's turn.
All right. I'm going to use my great chopper. We haven't.
You can just
I
zoom in
did
on
show
that,
them
that's
anyway,
fine. Yeah,
but no less, I'm going to be gathering 3 juniper from that. So
Nice.
resources are fun. I'm going to take all 3 of those. Whew. Cool.
Damn.
Cool.
That's good. It's a good
That's a
custom.
lot of juniper.
Yeah.
My turn. I'm going to use the herder to draw 2 cards. And that is my turn.
I
Smell bad.
Got him! Got
You'll
him!
never recover.
how will I recover from this? I'm going to meditate.
Spicy.
So we bid bells for this, I believe.
Yes.
I just realized you got a lot of coins. That's all right.
I could spend them.
Yes, I'm
But
gonna,
each of you would gain. It's not just the high bidder. I think if you check the rules, but I think I read that
It's a point for everyone you beat.
whenever
Yeah.
you successfully make a high bid, you get the resources, and anyone else who doesn't gets to take their resources back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so Jimmy is now going to bid however many bells.
Yep. I'm going to bid 2.
2.
I don't think I can beat 2 without spending my gold, and I don't want to do that, so
Yeah.
I'm passing.
I'll
Chris?
pass.
I'll pass.
Congratulations,
You are the
Jimmy. You get 3 victory points on top of completing that achievement. Show that achievement.
Wow.
For that achievement. So I meditated first, so I get the first meditation thing. And the 3 for beating 3 people. So that's
5 victory points for Jimmy.
so is that are you counting that as the 2 from that?
No, I took the you take the scrolls
Okay, so
because that is moving towards the end of the game. The game ends when there are no scrolls left.
So you get 1 scroll per person you outbid.
Yeah, plus 2
Ah.
for the achievement.
Suddenly, these 30 scrolls aren't going to last very long.
No, it's gonna be a quick game, I think.
Oh my god. My turn. And the reason I didn't want to do that is because I'd like to set myself up for. Do I want to do more venerations in the future? Probably. So I'm going to spend all 3 of my gold as 3 juniper to use my peasant to build a building of my choice. And I am going to build a shrine, which can be used for bowls in the future.
Yeah, good call. I was just about to do that myself.
And that is now 3 cards in a row. On my next turn, I will be resting.
Yes.
Nice.
Go, Chris, go.
Yeah, I'm using my peasant as well. I'm spending 3 genuine juniper, not gold.
Does not go back on the forest.
That's right. So they go off the ball
Correct.
somewhere. There they go.
Oh, actually, we'll put the container holding the other juniper in there because we will need to get more juniper if the forest gets
Yeah.
used.
Yep. So in doing that, I'm going to build a building as well. And I'm deciding if I want to diversify my strategy from what Tom's doing, because I think Tom and I have the same idea, going for dragons. So I'm just going to grab another farm, I think. Maybe the weak game.
You'll be able to build a lot more cards than me, that's for sure.
I'm hoping at least I'll get one achievement by the end of this shibaz. All right,
Cool.
Over
My
to
turn.
you there, Reese.
All right. I'm actually going to build a card. I'm going to spend a week from my farm. And I would like the card down the very end that I can't read.
The poet?
The poet, yes. Now, why would I want the poet? Because the poet doesn't necessarily give me anything. It helps pay for dragons.
That's cool.
And since everyone else seems to be gunning for dragons, I might need something to keep me covered. So I'm going to put the poet down here.
So that means you can exhaust the poet to avoid one consequence of the dragon or the whole card.
I believe it's the whole card. The wording says avoid a curse. Decline from meeting the requirements for a single curse of any type. Okay, no, it is a single requirement.
So suppose it asks you to spend a resource and sacrifice one of your buildings.
Yeah.
You could use that to preserve a building and then just spend a wheat or
Oh,
something.
no, sorry, the curse is the whole section. It's the whole section.
Oh, nice.
Scratch
Correct.
That's why I took the
I'm just
That's
gonna
how
say-
I understood
That's-
it.
I'm just
Really
going to
good.
say correct.
The new card that we have coming out is...
The Great Farmer.
The greater
He
good.
just builds a farm.
Just build
Just straight up builds a farm.
Wow.
Very good. Very good.
I need that.
Excuse me, I believe you missed a vital thing. I can choose whether I want to activate my poet or not.
Oh.
I choose not to activate him.
All right, fair enough. That makes sense.
It's actually, that's really good because it doesn't, unless the dragon hits, you don't activate that 3 in a row with it. That's really cool. Yeah, okay, cool. All right,
Pass my turn.
you passed thy turn. I
don't believe it is a choice.
Oh, like you have to.
It has to be.
use it.
Yeah, so it just comes in.
Unfortunately, that one doesn't have an action, so it's a
No.
little bit...
It enters the battlefield
Just
tapped.
Yeah. It's fine. That's fine. I'll save
I'm
him for later.
going to use my herder.
Sorry, show him off again. I'm a little bit slow on people's turns.
Herder. I'm going to activate it.
You are way too quick. Take a little bit longer for all your actions. It just helps everyone at home.
Mate, quick game's good.
Yeah. So you are taking 2 cards or 2 barley?
I'm going to the barley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, barley's in.
Flipped as soon as it's bought. Yeah, you should keep that poet flipped, man.
Yeah.
Always flip your poets.
Yeah.
Is what we're saying.
Yep, cool. So 2 barley, that's my turn.
Nicely done. My turn is nice and easy. Because I have 3 cards in a row,
You have
I
to rest.
must take the rest action. Now, when this happens, I look at any cards I have face up that have a resource icon in their top right, or in the case of the starting cards, when they are flipped face down, they have a resource icon. So I'm going to be getting 2 barley, and all my cards get flipped face up. That's my whole turn.
Nice.
Well done.
Look at me go.
And
Chris, what you got?
notably, your buildings do not.
Your
become
buildings do
refreshed.
not refresh unless you use an action that refreshes
Yeah,
buildings.
buildings don't sleep, you see. So they can't possibly.
My buildings do.
I'm sleeping in my buildings. I'm going to use the herder. I'm going to herding Tom's feelings and gain myself 2 barley.
Tom's going to get heard real bad.
Yes. Tom should.
Thank
be
you for hanging
seen,
out, Grail
not
Games.
heard.
I don't know if you want me to use your real name, so I'm not.
Cheers, Grail Games.
Thank you.
So long. Thank you very much. And that's me. And my next turn will be resting as well.
No worries. So for this turn, I'm going to use the peasant to just get me a juniper. Just 1 juniper.
You can just point to it on your board.
Oh,
You don't
well.
have to show them off every single time.
Yeah.
Trying to get the juniper. I'd like a juniper, please.
There you go. Take a juniper.
Thank you.
All right.
And that's my turn. Yep.
Cool. I'm going to discard my farmer for 2 wheat and spend a wheat, or barley, sorry, to get the great farmer.
Oh, I wanted that.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, everyone wanted that.
Yeah.
Next
Nobody
we have-
liked that.
So then I activate that because he's been placed to get a building, and
Yeah,
I'm
still
gonna put it
avoiding
there.
that rest.
Yes.
The next available card is the Master Monk, who lets you spend Juniper for shrines, I believe that is, right?
I think along with getting those other things,
Ah,
it is all of that action all at once.
wow.
So you both get a bowl, you get 3 positive omens, and you get to build a shrine.
Nice.
That's insane in the membrane.
That is very, very good. I'm trying to consider, like, I want to do more dragons, but then, like, it's a risk of getting more omens. So I might, for at least now, just start by using my herder to get 2 additional barley. That is my turn.
Yes.
My turn. I've got a rest. All my things are exhausted, so I will gain 3 barley from among my exhausted workers. And everything now flips back over.
Awesome.
Go right ahead, Reese.
Cool. Well, I'm going to use my merchant. So for 3 barley, 3 juniper, 1 here and 2 from my great chopper. I'm going to convert that into 5 barley.
Nice.
So where does...
Juniper goes into the resource collection because the only juniper available to us is the ones that are in the middle of the field.
Cool.
Because we're chopping trees.
That's a lot of barley there, Reese.
Yup.
And you're still not even at rest stage. Look at you, guy. What a guy.
I'm seeing through the matrix, boys.
Yeah. We're just avoiding the rest stage at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate my pilgrim
Resting is for the weak.
for a shrine ball, an offering ball. That's me.
All right. I'm going to double check if there's anything cool up here that I can build. There is the Great Teacher, which is pay Juniper to get bells and a forge. There is also the Great Counselor, who is card draw, that could be very useful.
And resetting your buildings.
Powerful stuff.
I think I'm going to build the Recruiter. We looked at him before. So he will come in face down, and it's going to take me a while to use him, but I think the opportunity to just get something really powerful for only paying 3 barley right now, when I'm not sure I'm going to do much else, is very, very strong.
It's like a wine.
So 3 barley, and I'm going to put him, I reckon, here,
Nice.
into the bottom area of my board.
Face down.
Face down, he gets activated, but future turn for his ability. Chris, what have you got?
I'm thinking Juniper is a scarcity, or will become a scarcity pretty quickly.
Well, it will get refilled. It's just the last person to take it risks the omens of everything else going on.
That's right. Well, I'm going to use my great chopper.
Get some juniper.
Chopper reading. I'm going to grab this.
The card that is replacing what I bought is the Teacher, which is the lesser version of the Great Teacher we were just talking about. He can either meditate or pay a Juniper to build a forge.
Cool. I'm gonna buy a card.
Oh!
I'm buying the Great Counselor for 3 barley.
He's pretty great.
He's pretty great. He's pretty great. So draw 3 cards, reset my buildings.
It's going to work so well.
So I bought him. He goes face down, and I get his action.
You do right now.
Yep, cool. So draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Reset my building. Nice.
And then we have the Hungry Initiate, where you can pay 4 barley to take the Veneration action. Alrighty. Still aren't resting.
No, not yet.
Look at you go.
Just shopping around, brother.
Just a bit.
I'm going to take 2 gold, and my next turn will be a rest.
I'm considering the same because I don't have a lot of other options right now. I could take a Juniper, but I don't think it helps me. And the 2 gold could be used in a very fun way. So I am going to flip my gold miner and get myself 2 gold and pass the turn. You seen the Matrix yet, Chris?
Nearly.
Have you seen all the cool cards that you can build?
Yeah, I'm going to grab that Master Monk.
I hate you, you're a bad person.
No. So 6 barley I need. I have 5 in tokens, but I'm only spending 4, and I'm exhausting both of my farm buildings here
So much barley.
to spend all that. Get my Master Monk. Now, straight away, I get to flip them over. I have to decide if it's worth putting it somewhere else. I'll go here. I can flip my Master Monk and spend one of the juniper I've gathered, so that into the little pot.
Can I have a look at the rules for a sec?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
I get to construct a shrine straight away. I get to gather offering token, or a bowl, and I get to improve my omen score by 3. So I'm about to +1 now.
Nicely done. And the next card we have coming out is the Great Blacksmith. This can get you a whole lot of resources. 2 barley, 2 bells, and a gold. Hello, Grond. Good to see you.
Oh, Grond. Hey,
or
Grond.
build yourself a forge. He goes back into the market. The market's looking pretty spicy right about now.
It's looking really, really good.
Cool. It's my turn then.
Hell yeah, it is.
Well, I have to rest because I have 3. I actually have 2 3s in a row. I got a double rest.
What resources are you getting?
So I get just 2 barley. So
I'd grab it for you, but it's right in front of you, so I believe you should get that.
Cheers. Oh, I've knocked my thing between my legs.
I don't want to know about the thing between your legs.
I do.
Hey now. All right, cool. And that is my turn. I've rested.
Well, I get 3 barley. Can I please have 3 barley?
You may.
Thank you.
It's right in front of you. You can grab it.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it is right in front of
Yeah.
me. Just
1, 2, 3.
Yep, 1, 2, 3 for my corner pieces.
Wow. Look at that maximal rest gains.
That's as good as I could get.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm going to go for the barley because barley seems to be pretty important at this early point of the game.
Certainly.
It's hard.
What a great turn. All right. I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit again because I've got some resources and some cards and some buildings. I am going to activate my pilgrim for 3 bowls by using my shrine and my great initiate for its 2 bowls in the top corner here to venerate once again. So I'm going to flip over the pilgrim. And let's have a look at what the dragon wants of me. This time, we have quite a lot of things. I need to pay 2 resources and 2 buildings. And then everybody else needs to discard a card and discard one of the people in their area. Now, I happen to know that both Jimmy and Reese have cards available to them to pay for the dragon. So would you guys like to do that? You flip over your card. You do not have to discard a card from hand and discard someone from your play area.
Yeah.
Tough choice.
See, the bells are good. You know what? Yeah, I'm just not going to pay that.
Nicely done. All right. I am going to pay a barley and a gold, and I am going to... It's 2 buildings, but I'm getting 3 cards drawn. Or I can just yeet the omens. I'm taking 2 more omens. That's why I really wanted that guy to help me counteract how many omens I was getting.
That's right.
But it's fine. It'll work out fine. Don't you worry. That is my gold. That is my barley.
All right, I've got to get rid of some things. So I'm going to discard my gold miner as one of the requirements for the curse, and the other is to remind me.
Remove one of the cards from your play area.
Oh.
You do not have to do that. You can take an omen.
Yeah, I am going to get rid of my basic peasant.
Oh, the basic peasant.
Yeah, because I have the wood chopper who's actually better in most
fair.
I'm thinking that's maybe smart.
Very smart. All right, that is my turn. Chris, what have you got?
Look, not much.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not looking great for me.
I'm gonna be honest. I owe a lot of money to a lot of bad people.
Made a calculated decision.
Yeah.
For boy, my bad maths.
I'm going to use my pilgrim to venerate, I believe that is.
Oh, god damn it.
That's the name of the action.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend 2 bowls from my initiate in my hand, plus 1 from my supply, and take the action to venerate.
God.
And that is to see the dragon.
Flip over a dragon.
Do you just want me to put straight on?
Yeah, chuck it on,
Yeah,
and then
sure.
explain it to me because I can't see it.
Okay, so your offering
Yeah.
is taking
You just straight up take
Get
an
an
omen.
omen.
Oh no.
You have to discard a hand and a worker on your field.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I have no cards in hand, so I take an omen there. And then I probably don't want to get rid of anyone on my field, so I'll take another omen.
Yep.
And then
Pretty bad.
what do we do?
We have to discard a building.
Huh.
I'm like, do I just take another freaking omen?
Omens are terrible, man.
I'm going to take the omen. Oh, well, actually, if we're doing...
Omens are just a resource.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And unfortunately for Chris, he also only gets 2 victory points.
Yeah,
It's not too cool.
I know.
I'm taking the omen.
Yeah, I'll take it this time and hope it doesn't come back to bite me. When -4. Look, I'm not saying I'm a bad guy. I'm just a bad guy.
And you get 2 victory points for it.
Woohoo! All right, I'm on the board, boys.
Can we stop venerating us?
Look, I've stopped for a little while. It will happen again.
I'm sure it will.
Boy, that sounds like you probably.
It'll happen to you.
You are, however, Chris. Oh no, I would have been. No, I drew my cards. You do meet an achievement.
I do,
What is
and
that?
that achievement is
Oh no cards in hand.
the one where I have no cards. In my no, that's
No,
the deck.
that's in deck.
I was thinking.
Oh, the villager deck. Oh, sorry. I thought it was no cards in hand.
I gotta finish
I
the
apologize. I'm working towards that one without even realizing it.
Oh, it.
Oh, that's good to know.
Well,
Well, Reese's turn.
Yep. Tom, you're not getting it.
Reese is gonna
Oh, really? How many
snag it
cards?
right now.
Yeah, true. Actually, that's a great move.
Draw 3 cards. Yeah, now that you've pointed it out to me. 1,
And then shuffle.
2, 3.
And then those two. Wow, all
So,
cards.
in the middle of taking that action, you meet that.
Yep.
So you do that now before your deck then is no longer empty. Congratulations, Reese. You have 2 victory points. Woo! Woo! I'm on the board! What a guy.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to buy something.
Have you got your entire deck in your
I
hand?
sure do.
That's
He's literally
wonderful.
picked them all, and he's going to build a worker next turn and get the other
Oh,
achievement.
4. Okay. So
Yeah.
paying 3 barley and using my building to pay the 4th. I'm going to take this great teacher.
Nice.
Show 'em off.
Hi. Great teacher. You can pay Juniper and get a forge and 2 bells, or you can meditate.
Cool. And
So-
he is being replaced with the llama, which is straight up 2 victory points.
Sick.
Wow.
Nice.
2 points.
Every time you use it. Oh my god.
Banger.
Wow.
So that activates. I'm actually going to build the forge.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend a gold to act as a juniper
Yep.
to make that faux juniper.
Yep. But you also get 2 bells for doing that.
And I also get 2 bells. Yo. Woo.
All right. Great turn. I think I am going to. I don't think I'm going to need my buildings anytime soon, which I know is really risky to say, but it's more judging what I've got in my hand. I'm actually just going to flip my aristocrat over, my aristocat, seeing as it is a leopard, to get myself a positive omen
Nice.
and pass the turn.
And he's got a double rest coming up, boys.
Oh, let's go. Getting that triple juniper, triple barley to build a whole lot of cards.
Yeah. All right.
Why build cards when you can just hold on to them in your hand?
I'll flip my herder for 2 barley. Grab
Good.
those. So now, oh, hang on. No, I've done the math wrong.
The meth wrong.
I've done my math wrong.
Jeez.
I'll flip over my aristocrat instead to improve my omen score by 1.
Nice.
-1.
Cool. I'm gonna buy the llama. So
Who could have seen that coming?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I saw Reese is buying that last one. He's getting
Sure
another
did.
achievement right
So
now.
I
Look
get
at that.
2 scrolls for the llama
Straight away.
because that's his action. He goes face down.
There is a title for it. I see.
I then also get an achievement for filling out my thing, so I get another 2 scrolls for that.
Let's green screen that bad boy because that's an impressive looking
move.
card.
Big move.
Bloody good. All 9 spaces are covered.
Nicely done. What a beautiful board.
I'm on the way, boys. I'm on my way from misery and happiness today. Thanks, Chris.
I'm with you. I'm with you, buddy.
That is my turn.
Okay. Cool.
Proud of you. You feeling good, Jimmy?
I'm gonna meditate.
You would.
I'm gonna meditate.
How many bells you got?
You've got 1 coin.
I got 1 coin and no cards in hand.
So because I don't think anyone can actually meet those bills, I'm just gonna go 1 and 1.
So bidding
I
2.
got the 2.
Tom?
No.
Pass.
I bid 4
Nice.
because I have all my cards in hand.
Having cards in hand is actually brilliant. So
Yep.
each of you.
So you lose those cards.
Yep.
You lose the resources that you paid.
Yep.
You get 2 victory points. You get 1 victory point.
Nice.
Did I not beat 3?
No, you. It's just against what Jimmy bids.
Okay.
Read the
It's
rules
each
again.
person against what Jimmy bids. For each person you beat. Sorry, each person Jimmy beats is my reading of it.
Because like then it's like, hold on. I guess he makes the.
So I set the minimum.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'll take 1.
You're also stopping him from getting a victory point.
Yeah.
So I get what?
You get 2.
Yeah. And I get 1.
My turn's easy because I have to rest. I'll be getting 3 barley and passing the turn to Chris, who's also resting.
Woo! Give me 2 barley.
Only if you give me 3.
All right, that's fair.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Cool.
Were you expecting it to come around to your turn so quickly, Reese?
No, not
Good luck.
So I'm going to. I think I want to keep my hands full because my hand has been helpful.
So what triggers game end when the tokens run out?
Yeah, when the scroll tokens are out, of which there is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm thinking game 2 might be on the cards, boys.
Oh yeah.
This is a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, legit.
That's why I was so keen to play it. Like, it's an engine build, but you only get a couple of turns for it. But it's not like... It's not great. Like, your engine is building the entire time. It's not like, oh, I'll do this turn and I do this.
I like that when you buy something, it activates immediately.
Yeah, that's really what helps.
Add some speed to the game.
But we are also missing a card.
Is that-
That's all right. We'll have a look at the new card we have, which is the... I can't read that word.
It's the Careless Initiate. So you get rid of an omen, or is that
No, you get an
you
omen.
gain an omen and an offering ball, but you get to venerate.
Very cool.
You're a bad boy.
You're a bad boy.
Okay, I'm going to use my peasant for a juniper, please.
Is you up here?
Thank you. Sweet as.
All right.
Yeah, there's only 8 scrolls left. That's correct.
I am going to build a farm.
All right. I like that. I like that play.
Yep.
I am going to use my recruiter to build the Great Blacksmith. It is a free build for me, and he is going to give me 2 barley, 2 bells, and a gold.
Nice. Where you activating?
Putting him down the bottom in the exact same place because I believe that is how the recruiter works. It goes into that place.
Yeah, replace this card with
2
it.
bells, 2 barley, and a gold.
Can we reveal the next card, please?
Absolutely. Let's have a look. Reese, put it on the green screen.
It is the Great Priest.
He's great.
So you can either gain 3 on the Omen track, or build a shrine.
That's really good.
That is very good. If you can check that down. Cheers.
Christian.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my Great Chopper to spend 2 juniper. No, I'm not. God, this game's hard.
Get through. Oh, how do I do it?
It is hard.
Get 3 juniper, babe.
Problem is, I anticipate this game really only going for 2 more turns because there are so few scrolls.
It feels like that.
That now anything I do has to impact the game so greatly now that I don't know. I use my Master Monk because he's brilliant. spend a juniper, and I'm going to gain a shrine building, which is fully sick.
Nice.
I'm going to take an offering bowl and also improve my omen score by +3.
Nice.
Very good.
Cool.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to.
I guess this is where the hold up in the game now is like people don't want to do those game impacting actions.
Oh, but we so
Unless
do.
you know you're
We want all
yeah,
the
you
points,
can do it.
baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Cry.
Yes.
When angels.
Yep. Cry. I'm just going to flip my merchant to turn 3 juniper into a victory point.
Okay.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice work.
So discard the chopper, flip him, get a victory point, and then next turn I have to rest.
And he's resting.
How you feeling, Jimison?
I don't know if I want to rest. That's the thing. Like,
Mm.
do I want more cards? Yeah, I kind of want more cards, to be honest. So I'm going to activate my herder to draw 2 cards.
Cool. Love that for you.
Thank you.
I think I'm fairly safe in meditating because Reese has played his cards, Jimmy's used his tokens, and Chris doesn't have anything. Jimmy could have bells in hand, but even then, I think with everything he's got, he could only tie me. But I'm still going to go with 4 bells as my meditate action using my aristocrat. Chris, would you like to beat 4 bells?
No.
Reese, would you like to beat 4 bells?
No, I'm good.
Jimmy, how are you feeling about bells?
You can have them.
Oh, fuck yeah. 3 victory points for
3
me.
victory points. There you
That does cost me 2 bells and 2 gold. And there are only 4 scrolls left.
Sorry, I ruined your stack.
That's all right. I probably would have ruined it anyway.
Yeah.
Griswold.
All right. I'm going to use my pilgrim. So spending 3 bowls, and 2 of them, actually shrines aren't, they're bells, aren't they?
Shrines of bells. Sorry, no, those are bowls.
Yeah, they're bells.
Forges are bells.
Forges are
Forges of
bells.
bells. Got it. All right.
So
So
they're green.
Alex, yeah, true. Reading the color explains
Plays the color.
I'll spend 3 of my bowls and my pilgrim action to venerate. So I'll go
All right.
talk to the mighty
You
dragon.
would. You would.
Thunder dragon.
All right. So your offering is to discard a card from your hand, discard a resource, and 2 buildings.
A resource and 2 buildings.
Correct.
All right, so I can't do hand, so I lose an omen score there. Get rid of 2 buildings, that's perfectly fine. I'll just chunder one of each of... Nah.
Yeah, do you think you're going to do that again? Do you think you're even going to reset your buildings? Because I know I'm
Yeah.
not. I was really hoping I was getting rid of them. But
I'll get rid of my farms. Back to the supply. And keep my lovely shrines.
Okay, we have to discard 3 cards.
Hell yeah.
no cards in hand. I'm getting screwed.
I just got 3 cards.
I will discard. Oh, that's actually the wrong.
That's right. Shuffle
Sorry,
it.
that's my hand there.
1, 2. I try and move down and I can't. I get myself an omen token. I am losing a victory point.
I will discard 2 cards and take an omen.
Cool.
All right.
But you get 3 victory points.
Only 1 victory point left available, everybody.
Does your lost one go to the supply? Or
No, it is because I'm just tracking it. I have an omen token, which is worth -1.
Roger that.
And Chris is up to 5 victory points, ladies and gentlemen.
Cool. My turn. Well, I have to rest because I have 3 in a row. So that means I also get a juniper for rest?
Yes, because that card is face up.
Yeah, so I get a barley and a juniper. Thank you.
Oh. Can Jimmy
Take that last.
end the game?
I'm going to try to.
All right.
because I'm the last player in turn. That actually ends
Yes,
the game.
this will, if you end the game, that is the end.
Yeah, and then suddenly we're all tired.
So I'm going to use 2 green from my hand and 1 from my supply.
You would.
Crap. I am to venerate.
Oh, it's gonna hurt me.
He's going to try.
That's the goal. I'm trying to negative.
Yep.
Great.
So I can only get 1 point because there's only 1 point
Yep.
left in the supply. My demons are I have to discard 2 from hand
Oh no.
and a building. So 2 from hand. That gives me a.
Are you at 5 or did you go
at 5.
past? No,
At 5.
You're fine then. It's only if you go
Discarding
past.
building. So I'll discard that building that I've used.
Poor farmers have been kicked out of their land just to save face for you.
Your curses are to dispose of a building.
Goodbye,
so you guys
building.
actually don't get hurt.
The game's coming to an end. I might as well. Just,
What is tiebreakers? Because this.
Most resources. So the building does nothing for you.
Okay, cool.
yeah, get rid of it.
Cool. So I get 3 coins
And the final.
and the final point. I couldn't have done that any more perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands, Reese, Jimmy, and myself are on 8 victory points, and Chris is on 5. There is, however, one final bit of scoring to do. So everybody needs to flip up all cards that they have, and any cards that you have that give you resources in the top right corner, you get those resources right now. So flip up all your cards. You don't get the barley.
Oh, okay.
It's not a rest. You flip up all your cards, and then you check in the top right corner. So I am getting a bell, and that is all.
I get a bowl and 2 juniper.
I get a bell, 2 barley, and a juniper.
And then
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that stuff doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's see.
I get a barley, please. I get a bell, and I get another bell.
we go around and we look at who has the most of each resource. So, starting with barley, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, you win.
I have 3.
I got 2 and Jimmy's got 2 as well.
So I get a single point. Then we move on to juniper. How much juniper does everybody have?
3,
2.
0 and 0.
That is a point for Chris.
I chopped more trees than you did. I'm the deforester.
I was selling them.
He was buying the tree.
Bowls. I have 1.
2.
Oh, sorry, no, I have none. I have bells. Bowls. Chris has
2 bowls.
I have
Chris
0.
gets a point.
I can't believe I won on bowls.
Bells.
I
1.
put. Oh, sorry.
I have
1.
3.
3.
Jimmy wins
4.
that one.
Jimmy with a point. And finally, gold.
0.
Jimmy's the only person who has gold.
4 coins.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the game, Jimmy wins with 10 victory points. That is Snowcrest.
So
Y'all keen for game 2?
Yeah,
I'm very keen for game 2.
All right.
we have time.
We are going to reset. For those of you watching on YouTube, it's going to cut right now.
Magic.
For those of you watching on Twitch, we are now going to reset, and you can have a look at how the reset is going. This is a great time to take
What
a break.
about those on YouTube Live?
Sorry, yeah, I forget we're live.
Instantly reset for them.
I know. They're like, what's going on? I don't get it. They lied to me.
Anyone who wants to stand up, take a break right now, you can. We
Yes,
are going to put all of our
Does anyone want a drink?
things back, and we'll talk about the setup. I really like the setup for this in that, like, your basic actions are randomized a bit, and everyone gets a slightly different starting thing.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you are going to be the first player this time because you won.
Oh, okay, cool.
That is how we do here.
Yeah, sure.
I'm all good, thank you,
Thank you
Chris.
very much.
How did y'all watching that out there? Did it make sense? Did it track? Could you see what resources we were gaining and how everything was going? Is the music too loud? It didn't sound too loud to me, but I'm also an idiot, so.
It is not the word I'd use. Yeah, you know what? That was actually really cool. Like, I like the.
We also never took enough juniper to have the forest show up.
I was actually waiting for either Chris to do a 3 or Reese to do one more single. If Chris did a 3, I was taking the next forest. I was trying to close out the game because I think I can close it out and potentially win that.
I'm trying to think what this reminds me of in like the engine building and the way that you get like it's just little bits of resources along
Passive
the way.
resources.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of this, not like, it's not Star Realms, but you know like how your forts and stuff provide your resources so you can buy some, like, I don't know. I didn't see the shrine thing in the book, like starting off, not shrine, the farms. So,
so it could be, so this is a prototype version of the game, and the rulebook
might need adjusting still.
Well, they will 100% be adjusting.
100%.
We will need new achievement cards. Do we know where we put those?
They're back in the
box. All right.
Do you want to grab out the player 1, 2, 3, 4 omen trackers?
Are they hiding in here?
They should be, because I don't know where they went.
I don't know where they went either.
They've got like a red skull.
Yeah, I know exactly which ones you mean. I'm not sure where they ended up.
They were on the table.
Yeah. Between all the tokens getting sorted. We'll use all new achievements because that seems like a good idea. Different things to aim for.
I actually felt like Meditate was quite strong.
Meditate can be quite strong, yeah.
That's why I went for that one first. I saw when Chris went for the Prayer Ball, I was like, okay, he's gone for Dragons.
I went for Dragons, Tom snuck in and took that. Then I went for Meditation, and you snuck in and took that.
Pretty good. How you doing, Ben?
Then Reese snuck in and took my other win con.
Have you guys played a game already? Or
Yeah. This the end of game 1, Jimmy won, and we're going into game 2.
I've done horrible things. They're facing different directions.
That's all right. We'll live.
Oh, so you guys are still alive. People are just getting up.
Yeah, we're still live.
Having a break, talking about the game, looking at what is going on. We have lost some tokens somewhere, so if you know where they went back.
What do you mean?
You know those red omen, those red skull tokens that were, like, there's only 4 of when we were popping things?
You mean the ones like that, but red ones?
Yeah.
I just popped them out and put them on the table. I
don't know where they've ended up. I've looked in the box.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
They were on the table.
They might have ended up wherever you guys put the plain brown ones.
Down there.
Yeah. That's right. Not a huge issue. Best of 3, find out who gets first turn in Terra Mystica. Let's go. Honestly, it's only 10:30 now. That only took like 40 minutes. We might get 3 games in. But depends what people want to do.
Oh, that's great. Your opinions on it.
I liked it. Like, it was a quick game, but at the same time, like I don't think it was too quick that the setup doesn't justify it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, when the setup takes so much longer than.
Yeah, then actually the effort that goes into playing it. Yeah.
Shuffle up your 4 starting cards and place them back out in a new way.
I'm just reshuffling the decks. Really poorly, but I'm still shuffling.
I also liked how close it was with everyone doing different strategies.
It's bugging me as well.
Yeah, right?
Like, because we
popped everything out. Like, I double checked the thing. Oh, yeah.
There are points on the board already? No, they're not in the box.
Not in the box.
Yeah, so there's 30 points in the pool because it's.
That is the end game trigger. That is a basically there is
A finite amount.
there is 35 points available in this game, and whoever has the most of them wins. That is open information,
Yes.
and I think that's very cool.
I wonder why there was so many extra.
Yeah, could just be a printing thing.
Yeah, it could be.
Prototype.
These are this is the travel edition. And then you take those with this, so if you lose any, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's some dogs.
Thank you everyone for hanging out. We appreciate you being here for today's board game action. We have some cool things coming up because this weekend I'm going to force everyone to decide what characters they're playing for Twilight Imperium.
Well, it depends what teams we're playing.
That's what I'm going to force you to decide.
Oh.
Pick your top 3 and then we'll figure it out. So that way people can figure out costumes for Twilight Imperium. We are going to have a smoke machine in here for Twilight Imperium.
Hell yeah.
We are going to have a secret red light room where you can make secret deals with everyone or talk to chat. And Twilight Imperium should be happening in May. Costumes, smoke machine. Oh, it's gonna be a time. Fallout Commander decks are coming. That's gonna be cool. I'm keen. I don't know who's gonna play what deck, but I think the Mill deck, like, it's a really fun take on Mill with the radiation counters.
Yeah. I think Kai was quite like. I think Kai quite liked the look of that one.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just play dog meat because dog. 2-day stream? No, we're going to try and get it all done in one day. We think the game, based on our playstyle, based on what we've done in the past, the game will take about 6 hours, which means it's going to be like a 10-hour stream.
Yeah, just because of all the
just because of Twilight Imperiumness.
Well, if we're adding red rooms and stuff, if we're going to utilize it, that'll add time.
Yeah.
Have we set? Is that all we got to set up?
We got to reveal the new
Characters and achievements.
yeah,
But I think that's it.
and everyone will need to build their initial builder.
Yes. So 3 cards. So shuffle and 3. Cool. Custom red light district. Grund coming in with the thirst today, boys. Bad Dragon, now the red light district.
We exist. We know they exist.
Yeah,
Christmas where?
it's bugging me. Hey,
It's fun.
no,
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going crazy. The game's gaslighting me.
Everyone has their one thing to start with.
Just gotta,
Sorry.
without breaking our chairs.
Yes, I'm a
I
fatty. I'm a
smacked
fatty.
these back together.
I think I just unsmacked it.
We need chairs.
I'm working on it. I've already looked at chairs.
1, 2, 3 into hand.
Yep.
So, you need to shuffle those, put 1 in each corner, Reese.
Jimmy starts with 3 food. Everyone gets 1 additional. So Chris will get 5 and Reese will get 6.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Give me that.
Now, what strategy do I use this time?
When in doubt, go for dragons.
I don't
Punish
want
everyone else.
I'm going to see what comes out.
Can we
Thanks, Sean. I wanna plug this stuff in the stack. So
can we get the new cards out? Me, thanks. Me.
Good on you, me. There's only 5 left.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I'll reveal those when we start. Yeah. I'm looking at what's available for people there. Nice. All right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Everyone. So we'll I'll reveal the new achievement cards, and then we'll decide and we'll show who buys what as their starting card.
Sure.
are we doing a merch plug too?
Yeah, I should do a merch plug.
Considering we're wearing merch.
Yeah, but we'll do that after the first go round while Jimmy's figuring out his first turn. Alrighty then, game number 2. We got some new achievements to look at. We have Jimmy. Read that one.
Take 2 scrolls if you are the first to have 5 building tiles of any type.
We have.
If you are the first to have 6 or more cards in your hand.
We have.
If you're the first to take the final Juniper token from the Forest Day.
And that one.
If you are the first to have any 7 cards in your village face down.
And finally.
If you are the first to have 2 farms, 1 forge, and 1 shrine.
Alrighty then.
All different. This is good.
Jimmy,
That's cool.
you need to decide as the first player which card, after seeing those, you would like to build as your starting card. Now, we did this in setup for the first game. We're showing it off this time. And Jimmy, while you're deciding on that, Reese, what have we made recently?
We have made Nerds of the West merch. We've updated our merch stuff. I don't know, I have to figure out. We've updated our merch things. As you can see, I'm wearing our new white hoodie. Let me step in front of the camera. Here's our new white hoodie.
You don't want to spin around there, buddy.
Yeah, no, give me 2 seconds, Tom. I got a plan, all right? As you can see on the front, there's a logo hand designed by our good friend Sean of Nerds of the West. And the next thing that he also designed is the sick back. Is that all
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, look
let me
at
straighten
that.
you up. Let me
Good
straighten you up.
remedy for
there you
analysis
go.
paralysis.
How's that? That's sick. This
looks
is
pretty
available on a hoodie, on a shirt. It's on the long sleeve shirts as well.
No, long sleeves are just the basic
Well,
logo.
we do have long sleeves though, with our basic design, which Chris is. Oh, hello. Jesus.
Which look like this.
This is the long sleeve.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, it also comes in black.
Oh, we have long sleeve blacks.
Yeah.
Oh, how
yeah.
nice is
Yeah.
that?
All of our shirts come in black and white. Same with the hoodies. They will come in black and white. Nerdsofthewest.com. It's now easy to get to. It's not company.shop. Fucking whatever it was.
Jimmy, what are you building for your first card?
So
Thanks.
nearly grabbed my deck again. I am going to put down the. I'm going to go to something different to last time. I'm actually going to spend 1 barley I'm going to put the farmer down.
I think looking at what else is available, I am going to do exactly the same as you. And put the farmer into my middle slot.
All right. I'm spending 2 of my barley, and I'm going with the chopper in the middle spot.
I am also going to spend 2 of my barley and go with the chopper in the middle spot.
Ooh,
Very,
that's
very cool.
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy, you have the first turn. You have the play.
I do have the play, and you know what? I am so happy. I'm going to actually chop some trees.
Oh,
Everyone saw that available, and they're just ready to go.
the juniper one.
I'm trying to do the maths on how you can get 7 cards flipped.
Layup. It shows
Like
you.
it's it does show you. So you got to leave those 2 and like flip like that one last. Or no, it's the middle one. The middle one is the key. All right, that's fine. I am going to purchase, I think, a card from the middle because I've got a lot of resources available to me. And I really like the idea of let's build. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm also
6.
a nerd of the west coast of Sweden.
As long as it's west, it's best.
I am going to spend
it's good.
6 for the Great Blacksmith. And I'm going to be getting myself a forge straight away. And I'm going to be paying 3 from my hand, 1 from my building, and flipping over the farmer to pay the final 2.
Oh, yeah, you can do
Yes.
that.
Nice move.
And he comes in, he'll go down here.
Good.
And that is being replaced with the gardener, which will give you 2 barley or a farm.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. Griswold, you got to play?
I sort of do.
Is it a good
That
play?
gardener's looking like a snack. Thinking I'm just gonna.
Chris the Predator.
That's a rabbit, man.
That's a rabbit, man.
I didn't mean it like that. Judy Hopps has already got that covered.
That's a weird community.
Oh, I think I'm gonna just go for the gardener.
Alright, well, going for the gardener?
God, it's so tough. Yeah, go on.
It's a good looking market.
3 barley from my supply.
It is.
And cash in my merchant for the requisite 2
Nice.
additional.
And you'll buy the
Grab myself the gardener. So now I can activate the gardener straight away.
2 barley or a farm.
And in doing so, I can take 2 barley to get off to a good start, or a farm for the long game. And I'm thinking a farm, because the farm itself can tap for 1 tap, exhaust.
Oh, the maker said tap. So.
Yeah, true. No doubt a Magic the Gathering player. So I'll do that and grab myself a farm.
Nice.
What do you got, Reese?
It's being replaced with the Master Monk,
Oh, that guy.
which will get you a bunch of things.
That's a good card.
That's
That's
great
a really
card.
good
It's a very good card. Cool.
Now, Reese, have you got the perfect first turn play?
No. Trying to figure out what I want. I think I'm going to. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I think
You need time to think.
I need a little bit of time to think.
All right. I was so keen to take the juniper, right? Because we didn't get to see the forest last time. But I feel like everyone else is going to jump on that. So I'm like, what if I try going for like multiple buildings? There's 2 cards that care about buildings.
Yeah.
And then I can have like the victory points at the end, the extra victory points that like no one else can get by building multiple buildings.
That's kind of what I'm going for as well.
All right, well, we'll see how this plays out.
Because I'm like, as exactly as I said, there's 2 cards catering to buildings.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, for 4 barley, I'm going to take the blacksmith
Nice.
Which will allow me to either get 2 bells and a gold or pay Juniper for a forge. I'm gonna, because I have no Juniper, I'm gonna do the 2 bells and a gold.
Well, you do actually have Juniper available to you.
Yeah, it's fine.
True, the chopper does count.
Yeah. So that is an option. I'm not saying it's the better.
You can actually flip them on the field just to
Yes.
Yeah, the cards that are there can be, which is what I did to pay.
Yeah.
It all come
My
together.
thing was I didn't want a Juniper to go to waste.
Fair.
Because I'm planning ahead and
100%.
he's gonna get used soon.
Yeah, okay. That now changes my mood because I was like, I'm going to have a bit of a slow start.
Sorry, and the blacksmith gets replaced with the master chopper, which chops 4 Juniper, or you can pay 2 for a bit.
Juniper meta.
Yeah. I'm going to activate my farmer for 2 wheat and use the other 2 wheat to get the great teacher like I did last turn.
Nice.
You do also have this available as a wait. So you wouldn't have
So-
to use one of the tokens if you don't want to.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll keep one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
And what's he do?
Uh,
The new card you're getting.
did you give me 2 back? or one back?
I gave you 2 back just to show that you were.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so the great teacher can meditate or spend a Juniper.
Wrong.
Thank you.
No. Tom needs to do
Sorry, I hit both
Turn
buttons,
mine
but
on.
one of them was still.
And then Jimmy, you were fine.
I hit both buttons. One of them was still on for some reason.
So I can
Them are still on.
either meditate or I can use a Juniper to get 2 bells plus a forge, which, funnily enough, I've got a Juniper. So
Hey.
I'm going to use that Juniper to get the 2 bells and a forge. Ooh.
2 bells and 4. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
That's what
forge
you want. He's belling.
and 2 bells.
Cool.
That's the end of my turn.
Cool. And that is now being replaced by a bellcaster. Just a Juniper can turn into a bell.
Very cool.
I don't see
There you
anyone buying that one.
Well, it's more that it gives you a resource in the top corner, so you'll get that resource when you rest,
Good point.
There you go.
and not use it.
I do forget about that.
Yeah, we don't see it much, but there's layers to this game. There's strategy. There are things going on.
Whereas I was trying to just maximize on using the resources.
All right. I'm really curious to see what people have in their hands, what they might be saving up for, what they might be doing. So I am
That's none of
going
your
to.
business.
Oh, you say that now.
Reveal your hands.
I am going to meditate, and I'm going to bid 3 bells. Chris.
I shall not bid.
All right, that gets me a scroll. Reese.
I'll bid 2 bells.
So you have to beat me. That does nothing.
You have to,
Oh, well,
you have
then,
to
no,
top
okay,
the
I
high
just
bid.
Yeah. Jimmy, can you bid 4 bells?
And if I match it, it means nothing. Yeah.
Match it means nothing.
No, I won't bid.
Well, let's go. 3 points for me by paying my forge and by discarding the counselor for its 2 bells.
Wow. So 3 victory points.
3 victory points to me. And that is probably the last time I'm going to meditate.
Well, that's what they say. Then bam.
Bam, bam.
Next thing you know,
Great turn, me. Great turn. Chris, what you got?
I'm going to go chopping. I'm going to use this chopper.
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 Chop, chop. Chippity choppity.
Man, him and his walk around. That's a Star Wars joke. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Chop is a robot, and I think canonically has the most kills out of anyone.
Actually, yeah.
Things that only Tom would know.
Oh, yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Actually, I'll use the chopper for 2. No, it's juniper, isn't it? That's not barley. No. Well, yeah. Let's grab 2 juniper from the forest. Stow that away.
Juniper metal.
We know that, well, through the example card, we know that the forest does give victory points. Too,
Yeah.
So, very much like the Guardians. Oh, man. Got the hiccups. Something cool.
I'm proud of you, Jimmy.
Thanks, babe.
How do you spell hiccup?
HICCUP.
See, that's where your Americanization has thwarted your reasonable, rational thinking. You see, hiccup is actually spelled HICCOUGH.
Get out.
I tell no word of a lie. Clearly, no one would ever spell it that way nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's Hickoff.
Yeah, high
Yeah,
cough.
that's how. Like that's the. I guess it's the UK spelling.
I'm gonna flip my chopper for 2 juniper.
Can you chop him?
I would like 2 juniper, please.
All right, here you go. Have 2 juniper.
Oh my god.
You've strayed from the way. Oh,
Chris is trying to throw me off. I'm now
you gotta go to
investigating.
Google and type just
I am. That's
HICCOUGH.
How you feeling, Jimmy? How's this plan going for
I'm
you?
drawing 2, and I have to rest on my next.
It's a good play.
wow. It redirects me to Hiccup.
Oh, as in here is the more optimal way to spell it.
Yeah, no, it works. Yeah.
It works.
The hiccups or hiccups?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
They are the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Why is hiccup spelled hiccough? The alternate spelling of hiccough, right? So the original spelling is hiccough.
Yeah.
Results from the association with the word. American Charles Osborne had hiccups for 68 years.
Jesus Christ.
That just doesn't. It's just the next line is like,
This guy.
well,
hiccuped
that's
a lot.
it.
Yeah, there is no explanation. Did you know he had hiccups for 68
I'm going to be honest. This is the least interesting conversation we've ever had at Nerds of the West.
I'm sorry, chop chop. Okay, it's
I'm getting 2 barley.
either this or war crimes.
Yeah, true. We were trying to stray away from that.
Yeah.
What you got, Chris?
Trying to enlighten the viewers.
Sorry, I flipped my card by hitting the wrong button. Get 2 barley. I'm resting next turn. Go, Chris, go.
All right. I guess I'll go.
Van, go.
You heard the man.
Van, go to the polls.
Yeah. Van not go far.
Van, not go. No go. It's a no-go zone.
Does it have much cargo space? No, cargo's on road.
Cargo space? No, cargo space.
It's funny that ships carry cargo, but cars would be a shipment.
I saw a meme the other day. It's just a picture of cargo shorts, and then it's like, don't worry, bud, I'll hold your things. You just focus on going to make friends.
This is what I get for trying to steer the conversation back to the game.
Yeah,
You get nothing, man.
Yeah.
You lose.
you did this to yourself.
We were enjoying our hiccups
Well,
Yeah, I know.
conversation.
You shut that down.
back to shit jokes. boys.
I grab it, 2 barley, and be done with. Go to barley.
Really, I think this is Tom's fault, to be honest.
You're not wrong. Everything's my fault. Why did I invite you all here?
I was saying good words.
I was saying the words. I'm going to.
Nice.
Thanks, man. I'm going to activate my peasant. So for 3 juniper, which I will 2 juniper and a gold, because gold's a wild, until I get told otherwise. I'm going to build a building, and I'm going to build a.
What do you need? 2 farms and 1 of each of the shrine and the forge.
Yeah, give me a farm. I'll take a farm. I'll take a farm, please.
Farm?
for Reese.
We farm.
Reese now has a farm. Cool. Juniper back in the general supply. Gold in the thing.
Nice done. Jimmy,
it's my turn.
what resting do you get?
So I get 2 barley.
Nice.
Can I
Spoiler alert, mine's exactly the same. Chris's turn.
Can I get 2 barley?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I can't reach it.
I was asleep. I'm gonna purchase the Great Farmer.
Purchase.
So I'm gonna use 2 of my farms to produce barley and spend 1 token to make 3. I now have the donkey to rule them all. I can simply use that to generate a farm building, and upon purchasing it, I'll do that right now as well.
Cool.
Go ahead, Reese.
No worries. The next up is the artisan.
Any building.
Cool. Any building. Any building. Any building. Any building. Well,
Expensive. At 4.
I actually think it's cheap.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the artisan.
He fell for it, boys.
3, 4, discarding my farmer for 2-8. Let's buy the artisan. He is gonna go there, and I'll get a building, which I will get a forge, please.
Oh, he's
He's going for it.
close.
All right. And what's the next card coming out, Reese?
The next card is the teacher. So you can either meditate or you can pay a juniper for a forge.
Nicely done.
Huh.
How are you feeling, Jimmy? How's your resources looking?
Resources are alright. Like, I'm not too stressed about the resources so much.
Jimmy's pulling his hair out. He is.
Hey, having a hard
I'm
time.
dying right now.
I'm dying on the inside.
Look, not gonna
On the
lie,
outside.
I'm really looking at that Master Monk. I'm like, it's a pretty sweet card. But I'm gonna, because I can't afford the Master Monk, I'm gonna go for the Master Chopper. So 3 bale. Can I have the Master Chopper, please?
Yes, you sure can. There you go.
And, you know, the chopper's got to chop. So he's gonna chop. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, bloody hell. Look at it's low already.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. What are we getting, Reese?
The llama.
Hey.
So just straight up 2 points. There we go.
That's really tempting.
That is tempting, isn't it?
I wasn't planning on spending all 6, and this is where I'm stuck right now because I feel like I've fallen behind in the building race. But perhaps,
Really?
perhaps I can make this work in my favor.
Just get good, Tom.
Just get good. I'm going to. Sorry, boys, I gotta do a little bit of thinking.
So
Get thunked.
get thunk.
That thunk life.
This is basic thunkonomics.
Okay, John Cena. Have you listened to his album? I don't know how many people know that. John Cena has a rap album out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's where
Yeah.
I've heard that song.
That's-
Word Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. it's
How long ago did he make it?
like that would have been early 2000s. That's when he transitioned into
Yeah.
Um,
it's,
thugonomics.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a doctor in thugonomics.
I
John
was
Cena.
watching the.
I never got my gold.
What for?
This guy. I got the 2 things and the 2 bells, but I never took my gold.
Oh, I'll take your gold.
Everyone's cool with that? Because
Yeah.
that does change what I'm doing right now.
No, take back.
Oh, I forgot to take 30 gold.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I got 20 of them.
No, because
I won the last game.
literally all I did was build in, meditate, and then that was my turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a short of John Cena with like a few other actors or whatever, and they're talking about their favorite films.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Behind the Green Door, and everyone's like, I've not heard of that one. It's a porno. He's a shit, eh?
Terrible.
Right,
I love
he's-
that.
The funniest guy. Oh, and Tom lost his gold. So
He's actually been hiding it under his foot the whole way. He's actually got about 3 gold.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, Grand Attack. The llama is in fact not an animal llama, but rather
Dog.
Mystical.
like a mystic. Like,
Yeah.
Well, how would you describe a llama? Just a
Yeah, he's a monk.
yeah.
Like the Dalai Lama.
I will be,
Sort of like him. Yeah.
I will be spending 6 gold. Sorry, 6 barley to purchase the Master Monk.
Oh, yeah. Good choice.
Because now that I remember that I have a gold, I can spend the gold to activate his ability and get myself a shrine. And he is going to go. Oh, do I go for a quick rest? That might be the play. Yeah, let's try that out. So I'm putting him up the top. I am spending 4 barley and 2 from my farmer to then spend the gold, and he also gives me a bowl and moves me 3 up on the omen track.
Sweet.
So that is there. Gets me a shrine, pays my gold. That's my turn.
Good choice. Well, I'm going to exhaust this farm to produce a
Oh,
barley.
hold on. Sorry. Just to replace.
What are we getting?
The Master Farmer,
Nice.
which builds 2 farms.
Banger.
That's good.
It's actually really good. Sorry.
Oh, Chris is about to
Go,
ruin
Chris.
everyone's day.
Actually,
Actually.
how fortuitous that that exact card was flipped over right at the exact moment. And
It's as if it was fate.
Yeah, I didn't stack his deck. So there's one barley with my farm. There's a second with a token. And here are two more with my boring regular farmer that I was just about to build. I'm gonna grab the master, the better farmer. Why not? Just slap that bad boy down, probably up here.
Yeah.
Activate it straight away. Get myself 2 farms.
2 farms.
Easy money, they say.
So Chris is just going to be able to buy whatever.
I'm
So many.
so hurt.
I'm farming hard.
Oh, so next up is the Calm Priest. Speak, priest! Father! He'll move you up into the positives. Move you up 3 omens
Yeah.
to the left. 3 omens to the left.
Every omen you own in
The
a
box to the left.
So that hits a achievement for Chris.
Does it? Oh, 5? I thought it
Yep.
was 6.
No, it's 5.
Hey, all right.
2 victory points. for
I'm
Chris.
the winner.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I'm happy.
I thought that's why you were doing that.
Yeah, that's
I
why
thought it was 6, honestly. I must have looked at
That's
that.
6 cards in your hand.
yeah.
Yeah,
Who
which
would-
I will
who-
never get.
Who would do that? Cool. My turn. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Oops, sorry, Chris. Oh, sorry.
You know what? Your move's the same as mine. I draw 2
Sorry.
cards, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you, ladies and gents. It's a good time playing with you.
Jimmy just got 2 points. Tom's not even acknowledged.
Amazing.
It's just like, nah.
Amazing. So,
Jimmy already won the
done.
first game. There's a rule that if you win the first game, you actually can't score points in the second. So good luck winning.
My dad works at Nintendo.
Yeah, my
and
dad
he
works.
said-
Luigi's officially banned from tournaments.
yeah, my dad said so.
Oh, incredible. Alrighty then.
Have you turned?
I would like to. I think I'm going for an early rest. I think I'm flipping over straight away,
Yeah,
and
get out of the way.
I'm going to get 2 barley, 2 bells, and a gold.
Don't forget that gold. It comes
No,
in. Give it to him.
very.
You won't be
2 barley,
getting it again.
2 bells, and a gold. And I'll be resting next turn. Chris's turn.
I am resting now. I beat you to it. So I get 1 whole barley. And that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Well, I'm going to meditate.
You would.
And my bid is 5.
5 bells.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to show us just yet, but we all know you have to have 5 to get there. But, Jimmy, would you like to try and beat 5 bells? It'd be really funny if you did.
6 bells.
Okay.
You gotta show him, I'm pretty sure, right? You gotta.
You have to show right now.
So 2 on that counselor, 1 on that forge, 2 there. That's 5. 4, 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and 2 on that.
6.
Ah,
the clutch.
The one that's
flip.
up,
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
I'm not bidding.
No bid.
Cool.
Point for you, 2 points for you.
Oh,
Just more because I'm trying to get some points.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you try and win points in this
I
game?
know,
Who
right?
cares about points?
How dare.
Absolutely wonderful, ladies and gents. All right. That was Reese's turn. Jimmy,
Yep.
what do you got?
I actually have to rest because that put me into a rest.
Yeah.
So do I rest based off that last turn and reset now?
On your turn, at the start of your turn, if you have 3 cards, which it is right now, that is
So
when
I
you
have
rest.
to rest, so I can't.
Wasted.
that ensured victory.
Good. Oh, yeah. It's all-
My rest is interesting because I'm. Well, do your rest. You get a barley.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant that I had to wait till my next turn.
No. That happened during Reese's turn. It is now the start of
So
your
it
turn. You
resets.
have to rest.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So
You don't waste a turn.
No. I thought it'd be my action is I have to rest.
It is.
Your action is
Is the
you have
reset.
to rest.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
can actually do something.
No.
No, your action is resting. You just did that.
Oh,
Yes.
That was your turn. It is
Yes.
now my
It comes
turn.
to your turn. The only action you have available is rest.
Same for me, but I get nothing,
You get nothing.
and I pass the turn to Chris.
Hey, good. I like that.
What have you got?
I can do.
Junkie.
Jesus. I feel unsafe.
Good. You should.
I could go Juniper meta.
Oh yeah.
3 left though.
Dude,
Oh, someone else is gonna snag it.
all the farms.
I'm thinking farms is like where it's at.
Just buy whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Jimmy's got it guaranteed unless you can somehow take 3 because he's got a card that
He's
will
got
let him
4.
take 4.
Yeah, there's no way.
So I'm
So,
getting 3, but
farm meta. I'm gonna go with my master farmer. Flip that bad rabbit over. Grab myself 2 farms.
2 more farms?
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
And that will be getting you 2 points at the end of the game.
It sure will.
Sick.
Everyone and their mums are packing reindeer.
Like who?
Farmer.
In Farmer's Moms.
Farmer's mums.
Well, there's only one thing I can do, and it's going to score me 2 victory points. So I'm going to flip my pilgrim over.
You can't. You've got.
Do a rest.
You've got a rest.
The old diagonal, eh?
Yeah, it's fine.
pretty sneaky. Sis.
Oh, now you
I tried.
can't.
I tried.
Thing.
I tried.
Bugger.
It's all right.
Shame.
I gain 3. Would have snuck it through 2 if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Cool. All right. I feel obligated. Also, because I know you guys can clear the wood off this turn.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the 3 juniper.
Nicely done. All right, this is our first time seeing a forest card, which works a little bit similarly to a veneration card. What are we getting, Jimmy?
We got a forest zombie. So from my curse is to remove a card from my hand. You know what? The gold miner can go. Opponent's curse is to get rid of a resource.
All right.
Oh,
There goes a Bali.
Yeah, barley, I suppose. I don't need barley.
I think it's going to be a bell for me.
But you need that for ringing, for waging.
Actually, do you mind if I do, instead of getting rid of Bali there, I'm going to use the juniper from the other.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah, you can do that, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's worth it for me, but that is a very good point. I'm going to pay a bell. Actually, no, I'm not going to pay a bell. I'm going to use... There's no point in me having positive omens this time. I'm just going to lose the omen because I have positive omens.
and I will take my victory point.
Well done, James.
Thank you. And I also get that one because I got an achievement for doing the first.
Congratulations. 2 more victory points for you, taking you up to 6, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So do we put junipers?
Yes, you refill with the amount specified at the game.
So 12.
So it's 3 per player, I believe.
Yes.
So, okay. Interesting. Adds like a natural kind of time limit between like when people are going to get punished.
All right. I would like to flip one of my cards. And it is going to be... No, it is. It is going to be my... I remember what I'm doing now. My peasant. I am going to pay a gold and 2 juniper from my chopper to build myself a farm, thereby getting myself an achievement.
Nice.
Well done.
Lap.
Nice.
Yoinked it.
2 points for me.
I knew he was going to get it.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why I was like, I'm going to flip this guy to do something else.
I have loads of farmland. So what I'm going to do on my turn is spend 4 of those to gather barley. So that's 4. And then for 5 and 6, coming from both my gardener and my great farmer, who abilities would only get me more farms. And I think I'm pretty good for farms right now. So that's 6 barley. And I'm going to grab that lovely llama,
Ouch.
shaggy dog, whose ability triggers now, and each time I use it is to just gain 2 victory point scrolls. So I'll do that.
That's
Love that for
Too
you.
strong, man. Too strong.
and being replaced with the translator. So, draw 3 cards, discard a card, and
Refresh buildings.
refresh buildings. That's pretty good.
Very good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I love that.
I think. What else do we have available? I think I'm gonna go with the translator. To be honest,
Great card.
yeah.
That value is
So
too good.
2 barley for the translator. I will then draw 3 cards.
And we are having that replaced by the recruiter. We saw him last time. We love him. He gets you free cards.
And I'll refresh my buildings.
Is that the first time we've had someone refresh their buildings this game?
I actually think it is.
I don't like that there's so many options in this game.
Yeah.
This game seems to be going a bit slower.
Yeah, that was a that was a choice.
I think Chris is on track to get the
I'm gonna.
I still don't understand how you're gonna have 7 cards face down.
He
It's
can do
possible,
it. He
yeah.
can do it.
It is possible.
Yeah.
His lineup's pretty much it.
It's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You basically got to like buy a card or use cards to have their ability.
No.
Suppose that one in the corner where the last one flipped, then
Then
you wouldn't
you-
have had to rest.
True. Yeah.
prior.
That's how you do it.
I know
Yeah.
what you're thinking.
I was trying to do the maths on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's actually worth going for that one. It's just like,
Yeah.
just kind of already got it. I am going to activate the Pilgrim to do a veneration now.
Okay.
What'll it be?
So my offering is I take an omen regardless. I have to pay a resource, and that one's one of just get rid of one of the villages in the middle. Yeah.
Yes, that is destroy one of your cards from.
Alright, so I'm going to get rid of a Juniper because I've kind of got a lot. And the one I'm going to get rid of is the Peasant.
Yes.
So I've done mine. You all have to destroy a building if you'd like to.
I will not be.
Destroy a building. No. I need my points.
I'm also not going to destroy buildings.
So I get a coin.
Woo.
I get 3 cards drawn. So 1, 2. That resets my discard pile. And a victory point, please.
Nicely done.
Good stuff.
That's the mountain good.
To dusty.
Oh, the one that I destroyed from the field, that doesn't go into the discard, does it? It goes.
No, it goes from the game. Just keep it nearby. I am torn between all the different things I can do because I've got so many awesome cards on the field. Is there anything up there that gets me extra things? Yes, lots of them.
Viva la revolution.
Curse the bourgeoisie.
I am going to flip my blacksmith to get a.
You would, wouldn't you?
He changed.
It's better for me to just do this quickly. I'm tossing up like, do I want to venerate? Do I want to do the bells? What are cards? What are people's cards in hand at the moment?
4.
5.
None. Zip. Nada.
None, as in none your business.
You played yours.
I played 1.
Yeah.
Does Jimmy shift his omen track or take an omen token?
Well,
He took.
I moved the
good
down
point.
track. Is it a token or is it because it was just a? It's on the bottom.
Show the card. Yeah.
If it's like a red one.
It's a red one there. which is the same as what's under each thing.
Yeah, it is just shifting the diamond
I
track.
think it's just shifting over. That's what
Yeah.
we did last round. So
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that will be clarified in the updated rulebook.
yeah.
I think it is better for me to get resources right now, so I am going to flip my great blacksmith and get 2 barley, 2 bells, and a gold.
That's great.
That's so good.
Yeah. And that is my turn.
All right.
What you got, Chris?
Flip over my aristocrat to refresh all my farms.
Amazing.
It's so good. Now I can buy any card I like, and then some.
Reese.
10.
Just thinking, what would be a good thing for me to do? Think.
If you play a card from your hand, does it activate immediately?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Oh, okay. Job done.
Okay.
I think I'm going to venerate
Cool. All right.
by discarding 4 bowls.
Okay.
Just casually.
Yeah, just casually.
All right. Here's your dragon.
What's his name?
Alrighty.
Mushu.
Shit. All right. So my offering is I have to discard a card, discard a resource, and 2 buildings. So I will discard a card, discard a resource, and 2 buildings.
Oh my gosh. I don't need these anymore, boys.
In the bin.
No.
Everyone else has to discard 3 cards.
3 almonds.
Jesus Christ. I have no cards in hand.
Yep.
So I guess I'm going down to -4.
Discarding 3.
And then I get 3 scrolls.
Nicely done.
Nice.
He's back on the board, ladies and gents. Look at him go.
I needed to do a big play.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually feel like the points seem to be pretty achievable across the board. Like everyone's kind of saying around the same kind of point. Like score wise, I'm pointing at the screen for us, but score wise,
Over there.
yeah, over there.
I will say this hoodie is quite comfy. I know we are technically it's our hoodie, but this hoodie is quite comfortable.
Activate my burner for 2 barley.
Nicely made.
Yeah.
2 barley,
Oh,
please.
Tom, what have you done?
Hitting all the wrong buttons because I'm on the wrong things. This is why I want a bigger. Oh my
You
god.
have broken it.
There we go.
You good?
What did you flip over?
My herder for 2 barley. I did do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was fucking up at the time.
Well, that's a you problem.
Yeah, 100%.
Spinning things.
So cards in hand, Jimmy?
2.
2. You have 1 bell available to you. I think it's still worth it. I am going to meditate for 4 bells.
Pass.
I'll pass.
Same doesn't meet, does it?
Same doesn't beat.
Never mind. I pass.
3 bells for me.
Oh,
Sorry, 3 points for
Yeah.
me.
He's sneaking this one with the
Just from
meditation.
paying with those.
3 victory points for Tom. Whew. If I could pick
Thank you very
these up.
much. I appreciate it.
I do like the shape of them. They're like little sheriff badges.
Little starry boys.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn. Chris, what you got?
Stars.
I'm gonna do the thing. So I'm going to take the action on my peasant to pay 3 juniper suboptimally, but because I'm going to spend 1 token and then flip my chopper over for the remaining 2 to take the action to build a building. So I'll do that. Goes there. I'll just get a shrine. Why not? Might as well. Actually, no. I'll get a forge so I can compete with Tom somewhat. I'm maxed out on buildings now, but
Nicely
most
done.
importantly, I now do have 7. I do not.
No, you don't.
I fucking do not at all.
No, you're using the peasant. You're flipping.
Yes,
over.
that's right.
Yeah.
I had it in my mind. I was like, shit, what have I done?
And then you gotta.
So now I do
He,
have 7
he
face
used
down.
this to pay
Gotcha,
for
yeah,
this.
Yeah, that's how I did it.
And you paid your other juniper?
Yeah, from my
Yeah.
single token there.
Yeah.
So now I do meet the requirements for the last achievement, which is 7 face down cards.
Shut up. It's important. That is 2 more victory points for Chris, and only, as far as I can tell, 4 victory points left in the game.
That's cool. I'm coming for him.
What?
You bought something. What'd you do?
This turn, what I did was I had it like that, and I spent resources from this card to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
that.
Sorry,
So
I was trying to figure out how you
It took me a second
Yeah.
as well. I was like,
I was like-
"Hey, it's like-"
Yeah.
that's why my brain turned off. Tom was like, "What have you done?" And I'm like,
Is there a way for you to get 4 victory points, or are we doing another round?
oh yeah, I'm just gonna.
"Oh yeah."
You didn't say how legal.
Yeah.
That's fair.
If I pick them up and move them into my pool,
Yeah.
technically I win. So I'm going to think I'm gonna activate my blacksmith, get 2 bells and a gold.
Nice.
Can I have a gold, please? Because I can't quite reach.
Of course you can, bud. There you go.
Thank you.
How you feeling, Jimmy? No more achievements.
Cards in hand, everyone.
0.
1.
Don't do it, man.
Meditating.
It can't get him the end.
I bid 3.
As far as I can tell right now, the scores are correct. No one has any negative points.
Not yet. I pass.
I pass.
I pass.
3 victory
So
points
3.
for
So
Jimmy.
great teacher and the priest.
That's so. I'm so angry.
1 last victory point up for grabs.
All right.
So upset.
Here's what I have to consider. I don't think I can build 2 buildings and get myself a victory point that way. So, my best play right now is venerating. And I'm going to pay a bowl, a gold, and a bowl to flip my guy over, paying 3 bowls to venerate. This should be the end unless I'm incredibly unlucky. What is the drag?
We're missing 2 points if everyone's points are correct.
There's 30 total points, right?
No, there's currently we add up to
17.
28,
Yeah.
and there's 1 in there, so we're missing a point.
Oh, there should be another token.
Everyone count your points, make sure we're not missing any.
I have 6.
I'm on 5.
Those are correct.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, Jimmy's got an extra point.
Jimmy should be on 10. Good
The
catch.
points are correct. Thank you very much. Cool. This is my dragon. I have to lose 2 resources, 2 buildings. Y'all have to lose a card or something from your area.
A card or something?
Card and something from your area, and I'm getting 2 victory points and drawing cards.
Are we allowed to choose face down cards for that? Like when we're disposing? Or is it having to be face up?
Let's read what the rulebook says, because I already know a face-up card.
Wow.
I already know I've played one thing wrong, and we'll come to it at the end.
Get rid of this pilgrim.
Yeah, I'm getting rid
whatever.
of this peasant.
Because I didn't get the victory points I needed up here, I am tapping these 2 buildings for the resources, and then discarding 2 buildings.
And then just anything in front of us?
Face up.
Yeah, so I got rid of the peasant. What's
Yep.
another one?
A
Discard
card.
hand.
Card from hand.
And I'm not discarding a thing, so
I was really hoping to hit Chris into the negatives.
Yeah.
Because all that does is get me a single victory point up to 9.
So that is the conclusion of
However, you guys do get your final turn.
a waste for me because I have to rest. So
It won't be a waste, and I'll tell you why when we get to the end. I may have got the ending scoring a little bit wrong last time.
hey.
still claim
I don't think it makes too much of a difference, but it could this game.
All right, Reese, you're up.
Cool. How much juniper does Jimmy have?
lots.
Like too much. Like there's no possible way.
Because I took that 3 at the start. And then, 3?
He's been
No,
saving.
It is worth knowing what I got wrong is cards in hand also count towards resources you get. And it is not you flip all your cards face up. It is the cards that are face up get you resources.
Yeah.
That's quite wrong.
Yeah.
That's ridiculously wrong.
Yeah, thinking back, it didn't actually make that much of a difference because most people had face down cards.
True.
Yeah, but Reese had a full hand of cards.
Yeah,
Yeah. But he...
Consult the footage.
it's fine.
We'll see how it goes this time. And I apologize.
Tom took the win away from me. Cards in hand.
3.
0.
So, a question.
Yeah.
Because all the scrolls are basically taken.
Yeah.
I can't take any more.
Can't take more scrolls.
Right.
Well, then there's really.
Can you maximize on resources?
All I can do is I'm going to draw 2 cards then. So
Yep.
card. No, that probably should be.
Gently menacing on top of my board.
Cool.
Alrighty then, that is the end because Jimmy was the first player. Let's read this clearly this time, and I'll apologize to everybody, and we'll have this going. All right.
Oh, hey Mitch, how you doing?
Everybody's scrolls is correct. Jimmy is on 10, I am on 9, Chris is on 6, and Reese is on 5.
I'm coming back for the win, baby.
Add any bonuses from buildings. Chris.
I have 2 extra. Yeah, this is not 5, right? That's just 2.
Let me double check what it does, if it says it anywhere.
I have all 8 building spaces maxed out. So.
Buildings. I believe it's 5, but I will double check.
Yeah, I would assume it's 5 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5 points for Chris because the scoring example shows that's how it works.
All right.
Taking Chris up to 11 points. Now, you flip over all villager cards and building tiles that you have, adding those resources to any that you have remaining. So anything you have face up flips over and you get those resources. Your face down cards give you nothing.
Even your basic villages.
They give you nothing. It is not a rest mode.
So my last turn rest.
That again.
Flip over all village tiles and building tiles that are still face up in your village. So anything you have that is face up gives you resources and you take those resources.
Jesus Christ.
So
Actually,
I am getting 2 barley.
I get 2 juniper, please.
I get 2 barley, please, but not that it matters.
that is phenomenal. And
Because
buildings.
Chris is about to get
buildings.
And I get a barley as well.
Yep.
for my build.
How many buildings are you?
Well, I have 7 farms for 7 barley plus an additional bell.
So flip over your ones on your board that you haven't activated yet.
Chris could have won this.
So my last turn rest actually
Actually
came
helped
in
quite a lot.
clutch.
Yeah.
Chris is gonna.
It's almost I'm like
lead.
game through. And then discard any villager cards you have in hand that give you resources. So
2 bells.
I'm getting 2 juniper, 2 bells, and 2 bowls.
I don't think I've got this.
Jesus Christ.
Buildings are good.
How are buildings that good?
2 juniper.
Now that we have a full understanding of the rules, we're going to have to do a third game.
I'm so keen for game 3. I'm really enjoying this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the points as they stand. Let's start at the top with barley. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Chris, how much do you
I have over 9,000 barley.
like? Is it even worth anyone else?
No, Chris has it. I'm just really curious what the actual number is.
All right, I'll count them up. Well, that's 7, and that is an additional 5, so 12 barley.
5 barley.
Look at my
I
stack.
have 1.
All right. Juniper.
2.
I also have 2. But
I also have 2.
I have 6.
Nicely done. Then, what's the next one? Bowls. I have 2.
That's it.
Woo, that's a point for me.
Bowls, a point
Double
for
digits.
0 bowls.
Only on 10. Thank you. Bells. I have 2.
I have 4.
Hey. All right, you're the winner.
Good work.
And finally, gold.
1.
I have 1.
Oh, what's a tie?
Share a point, share a point, share a point, share a point.
6.5.
All players gain the point.
Yeah.
Ah,
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Now,
Me and Jimmy are helping each other out.
we have Jimmy and Chris tied on points. I need you to count how many resources you have.
Not as many as his.
It's close. No. Just resources.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You already got more.
15.
Chris wins game 2.
Right. GG's, guys.
GG's.
GG's.
I really want to quickly set up for game 3.
GG.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like I'm enjoying this so much. I want to see this played and like more and see what happens.
Cool. How are you guys all going? Game 3? Or no?
Yeah.
I'll go game 3.
Yeah, go on then.
All right. We'll find all
Just
the
make
achievement
game three
cards.
a bit quick.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
don't think through moves. Got your move. Go.
Where are the other achievement cards? There they are.
Oh, my boy.
My boy. Look how they massacred my boy.
Dumbledore asked calmly, Harry, did you put your name in the fire?
Oh, fantastic writing skills.
Who's still got achievement cards hiding somewhere?
Me. Oh,
Well, in fairness, I
Here's
suppose.
Chris's achievement cards.
Love it.
Okay, I can let's whack those back all together.
I'll whack you. On him.
Still threatened.
Can someone shuffle up the market deck?
I feel like I've just moved out of a threatened space. I'm threatened.
that's where Jimmy gets a verbal attack of opportunity.
All right, Jimmy looks great with the chrome.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm getting there. These lights are like bouncing off my.
I actually need to redo my head because my hair's coming back. And I actually need to buzz
That makes Chris the first player. He gets 3 barley to start.
Hell yeah.
Reese gets 4 barley to start.
it. Hell yeah.
I get 6 barley to start, and Jimmy gets 5 barley to start.
I got a Bali.
Boy, quick trip to Bali, boy.
You know, I wouldn't say no for a quick trip to Bali.
$80.
They do a good fried rice there, right?
Sure do. Never been to Bali.
Haven't you?
No.
It's pretty good. You know what? Like, as much as people bash on it being like, oh, you know, all the Bogans go, it's actually not a bad place.
Yeah, it's a great tourist destination.
Depends what you're going to go do.
Yeah.
So long as. Yeah.
I think he's.
What, me or Chris?
I think he's talking about Gron.
I think my. Well, whatever. It's fine.
Your beard, though. That's where you get most of your...
The beard also.
Yeah, length.
I'm trying to, like, keep it not look like a hobo.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
We need the achievements up.
Yeah.
So, no, we're not.
Well, yeah, we're going to show them off.
Oh, okay. We're going to be those guys.
So, Chris, we're not allowed to win this one, okay? I threw purposely.
Yeah. Understood.
I would like to win.
Let me...
All right, ready?
I would have. Yeah.
Game number 3. Here are the achievements we have. We have the first player to have all 9 cards in their village. The first person to have an empty villager deck by drawing all their cards. The first person to have 7 cards flipped over. The first person to have 6 cards in hand. And finally, the first person to meditate. That one seems...
Wait, you want to
really easy because you can just do that turn 1.
I was talking to Tom.
Yeah.
All right. With that in mind, Chris, which card would you like to have as your starting card?
My starter card. Good point.
Because I don't know for sure what I want to do. But
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm going to go with the Great Chopper. No, I can't do that because I have 3. Oh, can I use my farm as the 4th? Hell yeah.
What?
Hell yeah,
What
the
is
Great
this?
Chopper.
What is this? I'm actually going to use my farm for the counselor, which is draw a card, refresh buildings.
Funny you should say that because I'm going to use mine for my counselor.
Wow! What is this? What's going on here?
What's going on over there?
I think I'm going to use my chopper. All right, Chris, you have the turn 1 play. What would you like to do?
I sure do have turn 1 play.
Yeah, what would you like to do, Chris?
Ah, man, the artisan for any kind of building. And it's 4 wheat. No, barley.
Wheat.
Nice.
Would you like wheat?
I am going to use my herder for wheat. Pass.
Or barley?
Barley, sorry.
I'm going to spend 4 barley on the artisan.
I knew you would.
Now that I know how good buildings are.
Yeah, buildings meta.
I'm going to put that there. And I would like give me a forge.
Oh, what's a forge? Okay. That was a guess. I was just tidying it. Can we get the next card reveal, please?
Yes.
Thanks, babe.
You sure can. It is the blacksmith. Did anyone shuffle this? Because I just put my cards on top.
I shuffled it.
I didn't
Okay.
shuffle.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
all right. As long as someone shuffled it. Yeah. There we go.
Jimmy, what are you thinking?
Whoa, well, that blacksmith looking mighty good. You know, you see those muscles, you know,
Just cool.
just go.
Control yourself, James.
No. Make me. Daddy.
Well,
I'm going to take the translator.
I hate you. I'm so surprised no one else took it. It is so good.
and our replacement is the Careless Initiate.
Ooh.
Oh, translator activates, so I'm going to say...
You draw 3, discard 1, and then refresh your buildings.
Okay, so refresh my building. I'm just going to draw the 3, so 1, 2, 3. And I discard one of those, yeah?
Oh, you're going for 6 in hand, are you?
It is, yeah.
Actually, that's not why I was going for it.
That's exactly why I was going for it. It works out incredibly well.
Perfectly.
You can get 6 in hand next turn.
Right.
All right. Now, with that in mind, and you've ruined my entire day, is there anything that is
Your day was ruined far before Jimmy came along.
worth buying?
Thank you, it's true. I go out of my way to do that.
Yes. For 5, I am going to buy the Great Priest.
Is the scoreboard at the bottom wins or victory points? It is victory points.
At the moment, wins, even though the first round was not calculated correctly, is on me, just because we're going to...
It was still pretty close. All right. I'm buying the Great Priest,
Yep.
which is going to give me a free shrine. Just everyone can see it. Or later on in the game, because I'm thinking I'm just going heavy on the veneration, it is going to help me counteract all of that by giving me negative things. So I'm going to put that...
Guys, I know what he's doing.
I know his
There.
game plan.
Get my free shrine. What is the new card we're getting now?
We are getting the Monk, which for a Juniper, you can get a shrine, a bowl, and move up on the Omen track.
That's pretty good. All rounder card.
Jimmy gonna win. I believe in him. Nah, Jimmy's already won once.
Thank you.
He doesn't need the encouragement.
I love the encouragement, though. It's just good for my soul. I'm going to meditate on that one.
All right, Reese. Chris, what you got?
All right, I'm going to get that blacksmith, I think, by spending 2 barley from my merchant card, discarding it, and then my other 2 from the supply. And the blacksmith, what it lets me do is either make bells or make forges to get bells. So I'm all about that bell life.
Nice.
I'm going to go in here. I'm going to grab myself straight away 2 bells and a gold.
Nice.
The first gold I've had all day.
Interesting.
How you feeling, Reese?
Interessante. Some would say Christisante. No, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna meditate. So I'm the first one to take.
You are the
meditate
first one. Well done. That's you
action.
with your 2 victory points.
Yep. And I'm gonna bid 3 bells.
Cool. I'm not bidding anything.
Pass.
I'll bid 4 bells.
Oh.
I have 2 tokens and also my counselor card as a backup.
That's cool.
Nicely
That's
done.
cool. Well, I'm
So
gonna-
2 points for Reese, 1 point for Chris.
Can Reese, suppose you
No.
could go 5, you can't go again?
No, you can't overbid. No.
that's fine.
Fair enough.
I'd still get 2 points out of it. So
Yeah.
So it's this game. This game is an engine builder. You have your cards that give you actions, give you resources. You spend those resources. You hit achievements. There are 30 victory points available. Be the person with the most victory points.
and the game is called Snowcrest and will be available on Gamefound soon.
Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Tuesday night our time.
Yeah. Actually, a really cool little game.
This is where game 3. So paying 4 wheat for my great chopper, which activates, getting me some of that sweet, sweet juniper.
This guy out
Nicely
here
done.
trying to make his juniper.
I am going to venerate.
Oh, can we
Hey.
get, sorry, can we
A new card? Yes, absolutely.
I'll tell you right what it is. It's the gardener.
Oh, it's your friend.
Yeah. We're just friends.
Yeah, we just strictly just friends.
How's the Master Gardener? Wasn't the Master Gardener cheaper than that? The one they gave 2 farms?
No, I don't think so. I think that was 6.
I don't know, but it didn't give the option of
Yeah.
that was a difference.
I'm venerating, paying a shrine, and discarding my initiate for the extra 2 bowls to have a look at this guardian. How screwed am I? It's pretty gross.
How screwed are all of us?
Pretty
We're all pretty screwed. in the
pretty
grand
gross.
scheme.
All right. So this is the guy. I have to pay a resource, a card, and a building. You'll have to pay a resource and a building. A villager, apologies. And I am getting a gold, 2 cards, and 2 victory points.
A resource and a villager. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, I can't pay a resource, so that's going to move me down the track.
I'll go down the track once and
I
I'll
want to
get
get rid of the villager. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the pilgrim.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we're the same. I don't really use the Pilgrim.
Oh, no respect.
I am going to flip over the chopper to pay the resource. I am going to not get rid of a card, taking the neg there, and I'm not going to get rid of a building, taking the neg there. I am then going to draw 2 cards, get 2 victory points, and a gold. So, draw 2,
Could I have the rule book for a second?
Definitely not.
Just want to check something.
get 2 victory points, and a gold. Great turn, me. Great turn.
Good turn, Tom. All right, my turn. I'm going to slurp up some of that juniper while it's still going. So 3 of that with my great.
Hey, Boardgame Bree, how you doing? Long time no see. How you been?
Yep. My turn. Cool. Apologies. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna draw 2 cards off my herder.
Nice.
1, 2. Cool. That's my turn.
I'm going to draw 2 cards off my herder.
Jimmy, does that take you up to 6 cards?
No, it takes me up to 5
Oh.
cards.
You're a disappointment to your family.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
Been really good. I'm having a great time.
Don't care if you're having a good time.
Tom is out here doing drive-bys. That's
Honestly, my whole plan was get up to 6 cards early, and then Jimmy ruined that. And now I'm like, but Jimmy, you're not getting up to 6 cards.
That's because it's taken so long to come to my turn again.
It's fair. It's very, very fair. What else can I do to either draw cards or activate things? I'm trying to decide like how long I can go without
That resting.
without resting.
It's harder than it looks.
It's very difficult. I am going to pay a let's see how many things I can build all in one go. That seems like a really great idea. I could just venerate again.
Why not? Just do it.
That seems like a good choice. I'm going to pay 2 wheat by discarding the merchant to purchase the careers. What's his name?
curious.
Curious. There we go. Thank you very much.
Careless
Oh,
initiate.
Careless initiate,
you were
which
saying
cost me an omen and a bowl, of which I'm spending a gold to venerate. And I am going to put that, I think, down here. So let's venerate again, boys. Risk it for the biscuit. I am getting 2 cards and a victory point. And I am paying 1 omen, and I can discard a building for another omen. And everyone else needs to pay 2 resources.
I'm going to discard my Great Initiate for 2 resources.
Pay 2 resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to discard my Great Initiate as well.
I'm going down on the omen track again.
I think I'm getting rid of this building. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of a farm.
Cool.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards, score a victory point, and pass the turn.
Hey, Time Roller, how you doing?
Good to see you.
All right, and the corrupt priest,
The career priest.
the Korea,
2 offerings for a...
the curious priest. 2 bowls for a victory point.
Nice.
Oh.
Love that. Love that.
All right.
Chris's turn.
I'm going to use my peasant to construct a building, spending 3 juniper.
Nice.
What have you been working on, Board Game Bree? And Time Roller. And people. What are people doing? It's been so long since I've caught up with specific people.
Cool. My turn. I'm going to flip my peasant to get a juniper. Please.
Oof.
Thank you.
Oh, close. But no cigar.
Yeah. Cool. That's my turn.
I'm going to flip my counselor to draw a card and reset my building. I draw the last card in my deck, which I'm pretty sure is a thing, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, I shouldn't have discarded that card. Damn.
Nearly.
Ooh.
Do you want to take his backsies?
No,
we don't let
No. And I get 2.
Oh, now it's too late.
Oh, nice. I think I got the email about that this morning. So that looks very cool.
Nice.
Must be where all the amazing people are. I mean, Reese is here.
Yeah.
2 victory points for Jimmy. On the board.
Why we're still friends with this guy.
I'm here strictly for the money.
Alrighty then. I am going to flip my herder to draw 2 cards. And unfortunately, I don't get both of them, but I do snipe the 6th card one away from you.
Wow, that's frustrating.
Yeah, I shouldn't have discarded that card. I didn't think about it.
Sorry, bud.
2 omens. No, it's okay. It's the nature of the game.
Taking me up to 5 victory points. And
Yes.
still not on a rest.
Sweet.
Yes.
I have to rest. I'm getting 2 barley, and I'm passing it along to Reese.
I also have to rest. I get 3 barley though.
Cool. Okay, you're gonna outdo me.
I will, actually. I'm going to fight you under this table.
I'm going to use my peasant to build a building.
Nice.
And I'm going to build myself a farm.
Farm game. Farm strong.
Farm is good.
Think about farm.
Life's good.
Farm good.
Fight farm, kill farm. Think about farm.
Regret.
So bloody stupid.
Right, wife.
I just love that meme so much.
I am going to spend 2 barley, discarding my farmer,
Yeah.
to purchase the teacher, for which I am going to meditate, and I am going to bid. He does have 2 options. Victory point, 2 victory point. Yeah, no, I'm all good. He does have 2 options, which is either spend a juniper to get a shrine or meditate. I'm going to meditate, and I'm bidding 4.
Yes.
I can't beat 4, so I pass.
I'll also pass.
I pass.
So 3 victory points. Just
Taking me up to 8.
now.
And the thing that comes out is the master farmer, who is actually cheaper than the other farmer. I'm thinking because he only makes 2 farms and
Yeah,
not actually.
Eventually, you'll reach a point where that actually doesn't
Yes.
do anything for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just use them for a course.
No, apologies. I did not respond to that email. I check my emails in the morning, but then we go straight to stream at 9 o'clock a.m. our time. So I haven't responded to it yet. Also, from my understanding, you guys are through one of the distributors here, so we don't go through you to get those games. Board game distribution to Australia is fun. So that was my turn, Chris's turn.
My turn. All right.
Sorry, I need to choose where to put him because this is going to force me to
Rest.
rest.
Tommy's resting.
Rest.
Life good.
Think about rest.
Regret.
All right, I'm going to use my blacksmith for the resources. I'm going to grab myself 2 bells and a gold. All right, over to you, life good.
Life good. Think about life. Regret.
Apologies, I didn't actually spend my cards for meditation. There they are. I was a cheater.
Cheating again.
Tom the cheater. That's what I call him.
Just a little bit of cheating. Just a little bit.
I'm going to spend 4 barley, so 2 from there, 2 from my merchant, to get the master farmer. You bastard.
You bastard.
And he is going to go down here, and I'll get 2 farms, please.
Let Go-Go Gadget Chris grab
Thank
them
you
for you.
for the Go-Go Gadget arms.
And the
Chris.
replacement?
Recruiter? No.
Is the Scholar. Activate a activate a card in another player's village. Turn over the
sick.
Scholar, not the card you activated.
Amazing.
Oh, it's like a wild.
So it's pretty much like, I like that card.
Do you activate it for yourself or for someone else?
For you.
For you.
Oh,
For you.
wow.
That's cool.
That's
I like
actually
that.
really
That's an
good.
awesome card.
That is, literally anyone else's cards.
Honestly, Reed, talk to Let's Play or VR Games. They know the shipping stuff here for Australia, but obviously they've got their own connections. Also, are you going to be at Gen Con? I know that might not be the question you expect from us, but things are happening. Go, Jimmy, go. Proud of you,
Okay, I
brother.
have to rest.
Resting.
So, okay,
Alright.
2 barley, please.
Cool.
I
Same.
just punched Tom in the arm by accident.
No, I probably deserve it.
Tom's also resting. How much barley does Tom?
2.
Chris, your turn.
Hey, it's me again.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try and meditate because it seems
If you guys try not being resting plebs.
So the aristocrats, meditating. I'm going to bid 3. Nah. Let me have a quick look.
Don't.
All right, let's go 3.
Bid 0. You've changed.
Yeah, you changed. Here's my bid. 3.
None from
3.
me.
Top 3.
That's a none from me, dog.
So I'm getting 1 from Reeves.
Hold on. I'm still deciding, my friend.
Yeah, so he still gets 1 from
He
Reese.
still gets 1 for Reese. Yeah, no, you can have 2. Go.
2.
You're getting 3.
Oh, wow.
Nailed the timing on
And
that.
just like that. Pass.
Cool.
Yes, Bree, Beck and I will be at Gen Con. Not only that, the first day of Gen Con is my birthday, and it's going to be so much fun. So if anyone else is at Gen Con and would like to come say hi, please do. It'll be awesome.
And make sure you buy an inordinate number of cakes and force Tom
No,
to
just
eat
buy
them.
me all the board games so I have to spend thousands of dollars on shipping to take them home because I don't think I'm going to be getting any games at Gen Con.
Yeah, that will be a very happy birthday.
And then we'll never play any of them because that's what happens when we
Dude,
play board games.
I had a dream the other night, literally 2 nights ago, that about meeting Board Game House for the first time, and I was crying, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably going to be accurate. I'm going to meet all these people for the first time, and I'm just going to. That's
I can't wait for all of them to instantly hate you.
God, those Australians, they're so loud.
How they're exactly like this in real life. I met Tom and he just wouldn't stop bullying me. Yeah, that's what Australians do. Like
That's how we show friendship.
Oh, great guy, but no.
I'm gonna flip my artisan. So I will make a building of my choice.
Nice.
I'd like a forge, please.
Forge. Reese is prepping for that. Forge. Meditation game.
Yeah,
Meditation seems quite strong.
Yeah, meditation.
it is.
Good.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. That's my turn.
Okay. I am actually going to buy for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. I'm going to buy the monk.
Will it be scary when you get off the plane
off.
and everything is upside down?
No, it'll be really nice because it'll be finally be the right way up.
Yeah.
I don't think our bodies are made for that though.
No.
Like, they're kind of upside down bodies. Like my hearing's down my feet is weird. So I'm going to the monk. I'm going to activate. Well, flip the great chopper, so I can activate the monk. Yeah, that works. So I get a shrine,
Nice.
a bowl,
Nice.
and a negative on my own, which is nice.
Yes.
Oh man.
No, Thinkathema are far nicer than we are. But it's because
They're way nicer.
there's two of them. We equal out to just below them. I'm the negative, Reese is the positive, Chris is the super positive, and Jimmy's just the worst person in existence.
I'm the positive.
Like it all works out. That's the
How did I get this?
Among the people here, you are positive.
honestly half of it I was going on who's got how much hair right now.
It's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. We're all on the spectrum.
We're leading into another character.
Yep. So the next thing coming up is the officer, which I don't think we've seen. Discard X cards, draw X cards.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Cycle through that deck.
I don't think I'm in danger of anyone being able to purchase 2 cards next turn.
There's a curve.
Jimmy. Because I don't think that's possible. So I'm going to activate my priest to get 3 positive omens
Good call.
and pass the 10.
All right. I need some cards because every game so far I've just had no
Wait,
cards.
you should get the officer then.
Yeah, I should. I need cards in hand to actually make use of that. So I'll flip my herder, grab myself 2 cards from my deck. And that's that.
Cool. Well, I'm going to flip my counselor, which will allow me to draw a card and reset my buildings.
Reese, set your buildings.
Well, it's been fun, guys. I'm gonna leave on that
I'm
one.
moving out.
yeah, that's the line. That's cool. That's my turn.
Okay, I'm going to spend. It doesn't really matter what I spend on, does it? I'm going to spend 4 wheat.
And you're going to grab a new card.
A third Toyota Corolla.
I'm like, do I want to buy that copy for Catfell? But I'm just having a look at what you guys have got on the field.
Oh, the scholar.
Yeah. So
Now,
activate in
It
another
wouldn't have
place.
changed.
It doesn't have to be a face-up card. I suppose it does.
I imagine it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Interesting.
card specifically refers to face-up cards.
Cool card, though.
Yeah.
Cool card or card cool?
I'm going to put a priest down for 4.
All right.
Monkey man.
So you spend 4, you get 2 wheat. Or would you like to spend a junior? You don't have
I
to.
haven't.
So you get 2 wheat and move that up.
Discard priest.
All right. I am spending 2 wheat to get the Hungry Initiate. I don't have the money to activate his ability, but what that does give me is 9 cards on the field for an additional 2 victory points.
Yes, very good. Boo. Here you are, sir.
Thank you very much,
Your
Chris. I
tray
appreciate
of
it.
victory points. And they're being donated to
Straight to Chris. What are we getting as the replacement card? Reese?
We are getting the Great Monk.
Oh, what a guy.
So for a Juniper, you can get a shrine, a bowl, and 2 on the omen track. 2 positive on the omen track.
Pretty great.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Good.
My turn, huh?
Pretty good.
Well,
It's my turn, pal.
I want to grab that copycat. Yeah, well, he's a monkey, but so 2 barley here, 2 barley from my farm.
Think about copycat.
Think about too much brain hurt. So now I can use it as though it were another player's card right now.
Yep.
So do that. Let me have a quick squiz because I know what I want to do, but if anyone's got any giga benefits.
Want to draw a 3 card, discard 1? No.
Low.
No, my best cards are all
man.
this guy and he's flipped. So
I just got to copy your teacher, use it to meditate because meditate is what I want to do.
Yeah, nice.
Interesting.
So I'm going to bid 4 bells. And I can prove it because I have a gold Well, 2 gold and a priest.
Interesting. 4 bells, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to choose not to get involved.
I get 1 victory point. Jimmy?
No.
I get another victory point. And Tom?
Definitely not.
All right. 3 victory points.
Takes you up to 7.
Whew, yeah.
What a turn. What a play.
Awesome.
What is the new card we are seeing, Reese?
The new card we are seeing is the Bellcaster, which for a Juniper, you can make a bell.
Nice.
Cast spells.
Cast bells.
Yeah. I cast bell. Bing, bing. Cool. My turn.
Life good.
Life good.
Take turn. Turn gone.
I'm going to meditate
Oh, okay.
for 4.
Oh, you don't want to waste the 4, eh?
Well, I can't because
Yeah, it
you'd
would
bid
have
4. I
helped.
can't. Yeah.
Good
so
thing I didn't
4
pick it.
Can't beat it.
Pass.
Pass.
Well,
3
3 points for Reese.
for me.
Life
So that's 2 of my 4.
It's all coming back
And
round to
Reese.
Millhouse.
Well,
That's how the joke goes, right?
coming back around to Millhouse. Yeah.
Life good.
I've also seen the Simpsons.
God damn it.
How you feeling, Jimmy?
Well, I actually had a strategy to buy in 2 turns, have the 7 cards face down, but there's no real point now. So I'm actually going to meditate for 3.
Huh.
Meditate.
Life good.
Think about life.
I pass.
Meditate good.
I'll pass.
I'll also pass.
Cool. That leaves 1 point.
God. And now the game is coming to an end. Like, literally,
That's so quick.
the last time Jimmy had a turn, it was like 10 tokens here. And now
What
it's 1.
is the best thing for me to do?
I think they need a nerf meditate.
Meditate is very strong.
Could I have the rulebook for a sec?
Don't you already have it?
There
No,
it
it's
is.
fine.
That's why I'm asking.
I would like to visit the shrine.
This'll do it.
It'll end the game, and I'm hoping to really ping Chris for a few things, but also get myself some resources, because this is only going to cost me 3 resources. That's the question, right? Is it better for me to have the resources at the end, but also it's giving victory points to other people? It'll be fine. Don't you worry about it. I'm just looking at what other resources people have. I think I'll be okay. I'm going to spend my bowls, spending the 1 bowl from this guy, 2 bowls from the Great Initiate to then use this guy here. And the card that we have is...
Da-da-da.
You good?
Yeah.
I need to spend 3 resources and a building. That is going to be fine. I can literally just take the negatives from that and not have anything happen. So I will.
Yeah.
Everybody else needs to spend a resource and a building.
Well, I'm getting rid of a building because I don't want to.
Yep, well, buildings don't reactivate at the end, so...
Oh, Reese, can you get rid of that rulebook? Thank you.
And a resource.
Oh, yeah, it was like.
I'll get rid of a building, but I won't get rid of a resource.
Chris, do you have a resource you can pay? Otherwise, you are losing a point.
No, well, I moved
I'm gonna
to
keep
number
the
5 in doing so.
Sweet.
I just realized
hanging on the edge.
I'm actually good on those omens.
Exactly. You're totally fine. Cool. But what that is giving me is the final victory point. Along with 2 gold, which I'm hoping will be enough for that victory point.
Yeah, that will.
I think you're good, man.
And I'm drawing a card, which means I'm shuffling all of these up and drawing a card. All right, ladies and gents.
End of the game.
That's the end.
That is the end. This is the toughest game, I think. But let's have a look. What face-up cards have people still got to get resources with?
I have 2 Juniper ready to be taken. Taken with Liam Neeson.
None.
None? All right. I am getting 2 Juniper and a bell. This doesn't matter where we take it from, but that is 2 Juniper and a bell. And then cards in hand. What resources are people getting?
You also get a barley, dude.
Oh, sweet.
Where's the barley come from?
The hungry and shit.
I get 2 bowls.
Nice.
2 balls.
2 bowls. Oh, Jimmy wins the bowls. I get 2 bowls and 2 Juniper. And I'll just take them from over here. All right. I don't believe anyone got any points from buildings this time.
No.
It was a little bit tougher.
But we still get resources from building.
Still get resources from buildings, so you are definitely winning the bowls.
Yep, definitely.
But let's start from the top down. Barley. Who has the most barley? I have one.
So we do get resources.
Do you get resources from buildings?
Oh, okay.
Only get buildings that are face up, though.
Tap
Yeah.
those
So
buildings.
All right.
2.
1.
0.
I have 3.
That's a point for Reese.
Hell yeah.
Juniper.
1.
2.
4.
0.
Tom
Point
wins
for
point.
me. Bowls.
2.
2.
5.
And point for Jimmy.
4, sorry.
Bells.
0.
0.
1.
Nicely done with the 1.
Gold.
0.
0.
2. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this game, we have Reese on 8. We have Chris on 7. Jimmy on 6. Myself on 14. That has been 3 games of Snowcrest. Apologies for the false scoring in the first game. We'll put a note in the video. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Grail Games once again for sponsoring this. This is available on Gamefound on Tuesday, our time. Or if you're watching this in the future, let us know if you checked it out, if you enjoyed this game, if you're going to be backing it in the comments below. We have had a Jimmy.
It's been fun.
We've had a Reese.
Super warm.
We've had a Chris.
Juniper and stuff.
My name is Tom, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Get up, stretch your legs, and we'll figure out the review, because we also didn't print the tape for this game, so we're going to have to do that now.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, my spine.
Actually, I'm kind of cold in my room, so that's why I wanted to have the door open, because I figured it would help keep the house cool.
That's fair. Appreciate it. Let's find the things to print the things.
Yes, let's do that.
I also opted to not. I got up to use the bathroom, already wrapping up, and I was like,
I just didn't want to lose by too many points. I'm just like, oh man, I am getting thrashed.
That, yeah, it's a very swingy game.
I think Meditate's quite strong.
Yeah, I've
But-
got some thoughts on this game. Super cool, super
Very
fun.
enjoyable.
IMO. I'd play this again.
I will play it again. Especially with the speeder setup was actually really good. I wonder how it packs up.
Yeah. Is a novel.
For those of you who are watching on Twitch, we have a lovely label printer. This is part of our technique. We're supposed to do this at the start of every game, and we forgot to do it this morning.
We're just that organised.
Chris, you're on label sticking, and I'll find you the scissors.
Find me the scissors, please, Tom.
Yeah, let me throw you the scissors.
Do not do that. Thank you.
If you're ever curious how the Nerds of the West ranking list is looking, it is up on the website. You can see the little tab on the Nerds of the West website that says ranking list, and every Tuesday from now on, we're going to be showing where this game sits on the current ranking list on our Instagram stories, as long as someone has the time to make that.
What other links have we got that we can go visit? Or people can go visit?
The previous year's ranking lists are all up there.
Yeah, other links.
And then there's merch. The merch is cool. You should really check out the merch. Along with, links to all our other videos and other things that are going on.
Have we got a Patreon?
We do have a Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
You can see every single photo. I've got to go back and basically spend like an entire day uploading photos. Every single photo that we take on a weekend goes up on the Patreon. And Becca's looking very concerned at the doorway.
No, I'm not. I'm having a moment where I'm like, I could paint this.
But do you really want to go through that toil and turmoil?
Painting is tough. Painting is fun.
Yeah,
I could have a lovely Webster Park green door by the end of it.
you could. But that means you'd have to paint.
That's the 88.
Go hospital white walls. Go mad.
Yeah, you get fluorescent bulbs in the ceiling.
But get ones that have been
Now
used for
you
a while
guys-
so they flicker.
Yeah.
Now you guys are telling me we should have kept that yellow beige on all the walls.
Yellow.
You know what?
It was
really would
gross.
have brought this house together
Jimmy, can you
is
find
the
the
yellow
other,
beige.
Little plastic bowls.
I
one
knew,
here. Oh, yeah, that
I knew
one.
there was something. I knew.
There's no others around here.
There we go.
I was
There
gonna
should be
say
a fourth one somewhere.
but I didn't want to
That must be the one that's got the things that
They
we
just
can't
made
find.
that hot orange.
just fluoro.
It is over there behind the little.
High vis orange.
Yeah, those tokens we're trying to find. Yeah, look, we found them.
Yeah, the tokens.
really?
Hey, check it out. There's those tokens.
And he's just like, oh, the clock's over there. It's just like,
I saw it once I was looking for it. But
Yeah.
once you mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah, that is where they'll be.
god damn.
It's like, where's Wally?
All right, we'll just keep these off to the side for now so we can put them in place, put the thing on in a moment. Is everyone ready for
Yeah.
talking about a game?
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Bye, Beck.
Good to see you.
All right. 3, 2,
Hate to beat you.
1. Hello, we're Nerds of the West. Today we're giving you our thoughts on Snowcrest. This is a game coming to Gamefound in the future. We do have to say that this entire stream, our How to Play, Playthrough, and Review were all sponsored by the folks at Grail Games. So please do keep that in mind. We try and be as honest and transparent as possible when reviewing a game. So you, the viewer, can decide if this is going to be right for you. At the end, we're going to rank it on our Nerds of the West ranking list, where we decide, based on all the little factors, if given the opportunity, what game we would prefer to play. Is how we like to rank games here, not on an objective scale, because how can you compare this to Ark Nova or apples to oranges? We, the people that are going to be doing this, we have a Jimmy.
It's been fun.
We have a Reese.
I'm cold.
Chris.
I'm cold as well.
My name is Tom. They're mentioning that because this game has a very funny way of deciding first player, which is the person who is the coldest, which is great because I'm a space heater and I will never be that. I will always be going last, which I'm going to start with my one gripe about this game is that I think the people who go later in turn order usually have a better chance to do things simply because of the starting resources.
Yeah.
Not always the case. There is so much variability in this game because this game is all about the resources. This game is all about engine building. You are trying to score the most victory points, which happen in the place of scrolls. There is a limited amount of scrolls in this game. In a 4-player game, it is 30 scrolls. The game ends when the last scroll is taken and you are activating cards that are on your board to gain resources, use abilities, build buildings, and hopefully be the person to meet some achievements to get those scrolls. The very interesting thing about this game is when you have 3 cards in a row in any horizontal, diagonal, vertical way, you have to take the rest action, get resources, flip your cards back up. That is the basics of Snowcrest. What you got, Reese?
I disagree with you entirely. I was like pretty last in all of those games, and I have not won one. Like that's
I was last in the first game, and I was second last in that last game.
yeah.
And I was on both different ends of the spectrum on that.
Yeah, I was not the first player at all.
Yeah.
I found the start having that extra bit of weight. It did help a lot.
Especially if you ended up with the other part of this game is the cards that are in your hand are both resources, cards you can play, and you can pay them, like use them to discard them to get resources. There are so many different things to do in this game, which in an engine builder can mean that you end up getting lost in the woods because there are just too many options and too many things to do. But I found in this game that the flow of the game, your choices and how it impacted you in, all right, do I play this turn? Do I play this turn? What do I flip over on my board? Where do I place it? Just really helped in nailing down strategies and options. It also felt like a game where you could do a little bit of everything and still win.
So my biggest gripe is meditation, and the reasoning I'm saying meditation, the last 3 turns of the game, I think almost, well, 3 out of 4 because you had last turn. You meditated, Reese meditated, I meditated for 9 points each because there's no point outbidding someone because the person who outbids only gets 1 point. But if you wait till they spend all their bid, I mean, sure, they could underbid and hope that someone's either not going to, then they still got some for another turn. The benefit of not bidding there is you then get to use your thing and be like, cool, no one else can do it, so I'm going to now get 3 points as well. So it was an easy way that was pretty cost effective to get a lot of points.
Yeah.
It's unbalanced. That is probably the most unbalanced part of the game.
I agree with Jimmy on that. I tried going for meditation that in game, and I did successfully do it twice, exactly how he just explained it. Basically, it's not really worth wasting all your bells to outbid somebody for 1 victory point when you could just take the meditate action on your own turn, gather 3 victory points for yourself, and it was sort of a solved metagame in that way. I would prefer that to be reversed.
I think if you whoever bid the highest got all the points, I think that is actually the fix for that personally. But
on that though, because I agree that the meditation scoring basically meant nothing at the end. Like everyone just got a little bit of points, and I don't mind a little bit of guaranteed points in a game. It does, like, if you don't do this, you'll be behind. What it meant to me was timing of turns was incredibly important because there were multiple times where I went, I'm going to venerate and I'm going to flip over some dragons. Whoops, that was already flip over some dragons and hopefully get some extra resources to spend on a future turn, but also cause all of you to have a choice to either get negative points or have to waste your resources. So the timing of that and choosing when to go, on top of the timing of what cards do you use, made this game a really interesting puzzle to me. Because on that, if you do have the right time to overspend someone on meditation, which is just spending these bells, that is one less action you have to take to get victory points. So because you've wasted your turn doing the meditation and I beat you, I then get to do something else on my turn.
So, yeah, but if you decide to beat me with your resources, you get the 1 point gain.
Yes.
So you get the 1 point, well, I get 2 less. That still points out of the point pool, which does shorten the game. Like, well, not shorten the game, but it brings that inevitable end closer. So it's to me, it's just that balance of it's too easy to take those points.
Yeah.
Sure, it means everyone can easily get 3 points or 2 points or 1 point depending on players. It's just too consistent in doing that. Like in a 2-player game, you would probably not even bother meditating because you've probably got a better chance of the forest.
In a 2-player game, it does increase the amount of points you take.
Oh, does it? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Wow.
I will also say, like, it was that thing of we all had meditation actions available. You know, like, yes, I will say to me, I have an issue with the meditate rule. And I really want to get off that because there's so many cool things about this game.
Yes, absolutely.
So, but like, yeah, we just had it that we could do 3 meditations.
Exactly. Like, and that is the RNG of this game. It is both the cards you draw from your deck, the cards you start with your deck, what achievements are worth going for, and then what is in the shop available to you. Because Chris was only able to do that meditation because a meditation card, or a card that let him use my meditation card, showed up into the shop. In other games, Juniper's going to be the meta. You are going to be going and gunning for this incredibly cool action here, where you get the resource of Juniper, but also the last person to take the Juniper gets basically a mini veneration, where you go and visit the knight, defeat something in the forest, and once again, hit a little bit of negative onto everyone. I just can't stress enough how there were all these little choices all the way through. It never felt like you were just going, oh, this is the only move I can take right now. Like everything was open to you, and the way the game flowed just made it easy to choose what you were doing next.
Yeah. I felt it was like quite a casual sort of, I'm just going to build my own village thing and bring in my own.
Your game's independent of everyone.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, we're trying to win, but I'm also just sort of like, oh, I want to explore this, and how does this work? And then in the end, it still ends up being pretty quick and pretty close to everyone else, you know? So it was just sort of like a casual, I don't know, like, yeah, it was pretty casual. That's what I could come back to. Yeah. You know?
It was about 45 to an hour for us to play on stream, which means it's probably closer to half an hour to 45 minutes for a 4-player game.
Yeah.
Which, for a game with this many moving parts, is really good.
Yeah, for sure.
That's quick.
One of my favorite parts about it was the tracker, the omen tracker, because I feel like I really liked when you venerate, all right, and you go and you know, visit the dragon and such, and it does punish everybody else. So there is a bit of take that, but it's actually really, really forgiving and lenient. Like,
it's forgiving and lenient to a point. Like,
it's very easy to say, all right, I'll take the hit for 3 omen, because, you know, you start at 0 and -5 is the threshold where you actually start losing points. So you've got a little bit of like life to play with. And then after that, yes, you do have to be mindful that if somebody else is going to take that action, you better be prepared for it. So I think it's not so punishing.
When a game is usually won by 1 or 2 points, it's just that thing where you have to go, all right, I can do this. I can lose this little omen track, but I can't do it too much.
Yeah,
exactly.
If you venerated and there was 3 omens, and it was like, okay, I can't pay any of them. Like, it might be discard 3 cards, you got an empty hand. Is that? And you're on 5, like you're -5. Is that 3 points?
3 points.
That's harsh.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
You let yourself get into that position as well.
It's not it's harsh, but you have to get to that spot.
Yes.
You know, like that's what
And I think that's what I find really cool about this game is there are those elements of games that are usually like like Arc Nova, right? When you get a take that card, everyone loses, your strategy gets ruined. There are elements of that in here when you have to discard tokens, but the game only takes half an hour to play.
Yeah.
And that is such a huge positive to me, that there are all those elements in such a cool mechanic of how you time your actions. Like, it is a sequencing game. You got to sequence your turns in the right order. But it's quick. And I love that the amount of points available in a game is public information. You know that there are 30 points available in a 4-player game, plus 5 points available for the people who have the leftover resources at the end. And I think that is such a neat way. Like, if you really metagame it, you know, all right, this is a race to get these points. But in a casual format, it's a really nice way to show that the game is coming closer to an end.
Well, at a certain point, you know you're going to have, if you're really sitting there doing the math, then you're like, cool, I've got enough points that it doesn't matter what anyone else does.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100%. I actually really, one thing I loved was actually the randomized 5 achievements. Like, 5 is a nice number because I think it's amount of players plus 1.
Yeah.
Because that influenced the game, but it wasn't the be all and end all. That first game, we got to see a bit of everything. We saw veneration, we saw meditation, we saw filling the board out. Like, there was a whole bunch of different things on there, and it's really
sort of gives the game a bit of direction.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, you have those, especially for newer players, where it's like, cool, what am I supposed to be doing, right? It's like you've got some things to aim for. And then as you become more
experienced, you understand the flow.
You suddenly then don't need to gun for those. You then don't need to keep the starter cards. You know, you can sort of have your own game. It does a good way of, like, showing you, oh, there's these different parts of the game that will help influence, and if everyone's starting off on the same foot, they can all gun for the same things. And essentially, it gives you a blueprint to build your engine, right? Here is a rough thing that you can build towards and try and get towards first. By the time those achievements start going, you're already set up that you can then pivot into another
Exactly.
thing. So it's not like, oh, I was gunning for all 9 things on the board, Tom got it a turn before me, now I'm screwed. Because then it's like, well, I've still got 9 things on the board.
Yeah, still do something.
Both aiming for one thing and nailing it can get you a lot of points. Doing a lot of things differently can get you a lot of points. In that, if you build a lot of buildings, you'll get some extra points, because by building buildings, you haven't been doing other actions like veneration.
Yeah.
They're like, it feels really well balanced. I've only played 4 games of this. You guys have only played 3, but this game feels, for how complex it is and how much RNG is in it, because that is a criticism I've had of a lot of games, of if your game can lead to RNG, meaning there's only one good option, your game isn't balanced. This feels really balanced, and I really enjoyed it.
I think some games of this might lead to, this is the best option I can do for sure, especially at the end game. But overall, I think the RNG actually fits quite well in this game.
Quick thoughts on the art and the components. I will say this is a prototype version of the game. These are definitely prototype mats. I believe these will be neoprene mats as an upgrade for the Gamefound. The component quality is really nice. The tiles are really nice. This is really thick cardstock, and the art is just beautiful.
Yeah, card quality is pretty good.
Yeah.
Very thematic, and just brings you into this awesome little world.
Yeah,
that they have.
I really dig the art and the token quality and stuff. Once again, like, it is prototype. The only thing is just the printing on here. So in the corners, you got your main actions.
Yeah, that won't be an issue.
Very hard to see, but yeah, it's prototype, right? So I'm sure they already know about that. So, but other than that, like, I really dig the look of the game.
It's a nice theme meets mechanics game.
Yeah.
That's just fun to play.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the final variant.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the final of
And
this
in
game.
terms of the final variant of the, like, this is good for travel. Like, if you don't have a solid surface that's good for a board.
Pack something into a fairly small box. Yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, the yellow actually has all right writing. You can solve it really
Yeah. So now we need to rank this on our board. As I said at the start, this is our Nerds of the West ranking board. We rank games here not based on any kind of objective scale, just on, if given the opportunity, what we would prefer to play. That lets us take into account table size, how much space it takes up, play time, player count, variations, variability, and what kind of game it is, and if this hits the right spot for us. I know exactly where I'm going to put this, and it's going above Arc Nova because of the playtime. This hits that same itch that Arc Nova gives me of find the cards that do the cool things for you, look at the objectives and figure out what is the right path to victory. But this game takes a half or a quarter of the time that Arc Nova does. And for me, in my life right now, a quicker game is a better game. That's not to say this is a better game than Arc Nova, but just for me right now, this hits that spot. It's not as good as Planet Unknown, which is right at the top for me. And Archaeos Society, I think it plays a little bit tighter, so it still hits the top, but this game's awesome.
So under or above Marine Worlds?
Above Marine Worlds.
Above Marine Worlds.
Just because of playtime.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to cut in. I'm in the exact same spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, above Marine Worlds. Just because, yeah, like, it's the quick playtime. It is also, like, it feels like, but for the quick playtime, it feels like a board game still. Which one of the things in my board gaming experience is I'm starting to get really fatigued on pure card games, and I want to start moving towards board games and stuff like that, because it just seems like card games are the easiest to pull out. Not to say that I'm getting sick of Magic. I love Magic, but like, even though this is cards, it feels like a board game. So the fact that you can fit a full board game experience into that time frame is really good. So yeah, that's where I'd sort of put it in, because like the pack up and pack downs also, I've seen Arc Nova and that is a giant game. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Jimmy, Chris?
I've played Arc Nova. I haven't played Marine Worlds, but Marine Worlds, you all have unanimously said, plays smoother because of the
Fixes card rush.
Exactly. Really like this. I did enjoy Armello. I played this over Armello for sure. We played 3 games today in
2 hours.
In a few hours.
a few hours. Like, the resetup is not long for this. Like, you can easily fit multiple games. Setup time is great. Packs away to nothing.
It's just fun.
I'd use this to lead into a bigger gaming. Like, this isn't too big that I could be like, okay, let's have a quick round of Scythe after this. Like, this is a good size that you could play. I don't know about Arc Nova, but
Play something else. Yeah.
play something else.
Board game night.
It's a good one for a multiple board game kind of day. I am going to put it between.
You weighing
know,
up how much you enjoyed Trick Draw?
I did enjoy Trick Draw. It was actually really fun.
That's what I was going to say.
But I would play this over Arc Nova, but I'd probably put it as a draw with Trick Draw.
That's fair. That's a good spot for it.
Yeah, so I'm going to put it here.
Yeah. Just pick a spot.
Because I'd play Planet Unknown.
Yeah.
I was going to say that exact thing. Like, I'm so sorry, but Trick Draw just has that kind of edge, like the tiniest edge. I put it probably just beneath Trick Draw, but I absolutely would play this again, and I'd show this to my family. I'd introduce it to new friends.
I think that's a really good way to wrap it up. This is a game that is casual enough for intro gamers, family gamers, people who are on that cusp of really getting into tougher board games, but there is enough satisfying gameplay here for people who are playing your Arc Novas, your Twilight Imperiums. There is just a lot to enjoy. But that is our thoughts. If you out there have different thoughts, please do let us know in the comments below, or join us live in the future on Twitch and YouTube. We have been Nerds of the West. We have Jimmy.
Thank you very much.
We have Reese.
Farewell, everybody.
Chris.
See you later.
My name is Tom. This has been Snowcrest by Grail Games, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
That was hard. That was hard.
Tough choice.
I know.
Because it's like, I enjoyed the games of Trick Draw we played.
There's so many good games.
supposed to be
on here, that's the
2024.
problem.
I believe they're aiming to get it out this year, but we'll see.
Okay.
I'm definitely getting to check out Age of Wonders, Bree. Is it on Tabletop Sim or somewhere? Because even if you can't send it to us, I'm still keen to play.
It's just that they can't get it out last year.
Yeah, it's
Fine. It's 2024.
I was like,
Look, no, that
I'll
is,
give him a second to catch up.
What year is it?
that is legitimately just me not remembering what year it is.
Jesus
I'm like,
How do we tell them?
yeah. There was a second of, yeah, no, that makes sense. And then I'm just like,
Wait a minute.
it's 2024. 24. Tom is gaslighting me.
No, Tom's just a moron. We need to wrap this up because we have photos to take today.
Yeah.
Not only are we sponsored for this, we are taking some product photos. What is Trick Draw? Trick Draw is a game of Magic Flipping Cowboys. It is a game just of cards. It looks like this. It's from another Australian developer in... actually, don't know if it was developed in Australia. It's published by Good Games, but I don't know if it was developed in Australia.
How do you do there, boy?
If you want a game that feels like the back and forth of competitive Magic, that's
How do you do? It's
That's brilliant.
Trick Draw himself.
We're going to do some things. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Appreciate you all hanging out. We're going to go hit the end stream button, have a break, take some photos.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm on.
Kim's the best. I actually haven't told Kim I'm going to Gen Con yet, so that's going to be fun. Appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you very, very soon. We are back next week with a D&D one-shot. Next week's D&D one-shot.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Is that the Saturday?
One shot.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Talk about it.
Because of our wonderful audience, all of you hanging out, we raised over $2,000 for Game on Cancer back in December. So as part of that, we've had a bunch of streams lined up, doing basically one each month. One of those is a train-themed, Western-themed heist D&D one-shot that we'll be playing next Saturday. So no board games next week. You get a little peek of role-playing and the role-playing stuff we're working on here. And Friday we're doing magics.
So myself and Chris actually did the test run of the one shot with Lachlan, who's running it.
It was great.
A lot of fun. Definitely check it out. It's
Yeah.
could hopefully get quite silly.
It'll be cool. All right, thank you. Hit that button, Reese. We're going to bounce on out of here. Appreciate y'all. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.